We wait for the ad to end. I'll check the mics. Can you hear me, beautiful husband?
Yep. All good.
Luna Warlock just sent us fucking lambs on a fucking treadmill. With their little feetsies up in the air.
Oh, they getting their hooves done?
They getting vaccinations.
Oh.
They look like they're having fun though. They will scream.
Yeah.
They will fucking scream. All lambs scream.
Don't you always?
I guess after this, I shouldn't do that picture. I should fucking edit the photos of the damn merch so I can put it up.
I mean, you're probably also gonna do the other meme, because that's just a funny meme.
I want to finish that piece too. Whose art today? It was always my art. Yeah. Obviously, it was never anyone else's. We're just waiting for the ad break to end. This music is fun.
It's very jazzy. It sounds very Disney.
This should all be Nintendo music, I think. I think.
No, not today.
Upbeat and chill Nintendo Aquarium playlist to get to work. There you go. There's this slowly rotating three-dimensional shark.
Sounds right. No, I did the April Fool's one.
Yeah, maybe we'll put that as like a reward for something.
Yeah, we could do that as.
What would it be a good thing to have that as a reward for?
Bet. I think I can do a thing.
Well, I mean, like, it shouldn't be like someone puts it in. It should be like we reach a certain point.
Yeah, that's actually what I was gonna do. So first of all, I need to.
While you do that, I'm gonna start up.
Yeah. You know what? I will leave that one.
Hello. I don't follow you.
What?
What? You said I don't follow you.
No, I said I will leave that one on.
Oh, okay.
No, that was something different. No,
I'm like, I follow you.
I always follow you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the art stream for April. You didn't see before this, but I went to paste the location for the stream and I forgot I had copied that picture of the hamster eating a giant banana for a dumb picture I wanted to draw later. That is totally safe for work. I assure you. And I ended up just being like, art stream, come watch me draw, and pasted it. It's just a hamster with the banana. That is not how my art works. I do not deep throat the fucking pen. I swear.
Just ink. Roar.
But anyway, hopefully we can get all the 40s done today. Yay! These fuckers take up so many days. And then we're gonna try to stream tomorrow too, since husband was working yesterday and I feel like I'm not entertaining enough to pull the stream all by myself.
She definitely is, y'all.
I am not.
She am.
Because I miss you.
I love you too.
I miss you when you're gone.
You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
I ruin all the furniture and eat all the candy unsupervised and have cereal for dinner.
Oh wait, there it is. That's what I was looking for.
What are
I
you
was looking for the goal thing. And because we're trying to get
the damaged bottom box was funny. That's how my husband found me. Are you making fun of our love life? He just went over to the now defunct bookstore in the manga section and saw the damaged bottom box, and there was me looking sad and pathetic. Actually, just as my husband first found me when we first started dating, I think it was like 2 months after the guy before you had dumped me on my 21st birthday through a text. So I was not up to dating. And that's why I didn't know we dated for like 2 weeks, so. I wish I could take a 6-hour nap. I wish I could sleep 6 hours, period. That'd be nice.
There we go. I've done a thing.
What'd you do? Oh, sub goal. Oh, is that what those are?
Yeah.
Oh, I always wondered.
So there we go. Now there's a thing, and they'll see
that. Does it
that.
show in the corner, or can you put it in the corner? I've seen people with it in the corner.
Yeah, they'll see it on their end.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. So if we get enough subs, Paul will do another art streams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew him like in high school for a long time. Apparently before he dated me, he was actually engaged to the girl he was dating in high school. This was like a year into college for both of us. And I had like, I don't want to say failed out, but I had to leave another program because I wasn't doing well enough for it. And had to come back home, unfortunately. My education career, despite the fact like I had like a 3.7, which is very complicated and has a lot of failure in it from my mental illness. But, he tried to date me afterwards when we got there, and like, I wasn't really like good at dating to begin with, so I was just like, meh. And, I don't think I was having sex with him fast enough for his taste. Mm. So, and the guy before him, was the guy like I lost my like quote unquote first time with, and it really fucking hurt and it fucked me up. He ended up being a Republican in Europe, so. Yeah. I do not have a good fucking list of men. The first one cheated on me too, the first one I ever dated.
Yeah. Meanwhile, what fact did I use to impress the wife? That manga, and I liked manga too.
Yeah, he was just a cool dude. My husband's just a cool ass dude, man. He's like, I'm not even being biased. If he was my friend, I would tell all the bitches like, no, this is just a cool, chill dude. You know, you should hang with him. If I always say if we weren't together for whatever reason, I would still want to be his friend because he's super cool. Like, he's nice, supportive, he's loving. Even to people who he's not dating. He's just a sweet, understanding dude. And we vibe really great, and I'm so glad I found him. Or rather, he found me, and I didn't realize we were dating for, like, 2 months to a week. I don't even remember how long.
Our first date was to see a zombie movie together. She didn't even know it was a date.
I legit didn't know. And you were, like, calling me, like, hey, beautiful, or hey, gorgeous, and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, nerds are just, like, overly affectionate.
I mean, yes, I am, yeah. But also...
I then realized years later, the box has been repurposed. It is my bed now. It has all of my art supplies in it. I'm drawing from the box right now.
It's much larger and has more pillows.
Now I have enrichment. But, what was I saying? I lost track.
About not knowing that it was a date and just thinking I was just an affectionate girl.
I found out later that, a lot of the other girls at my high school while I was growing up were also very attracted to me. I always just thought nerds were very affectionate because they were starved for affection. No, they liked me. Oops.
Yes.
Oops.
Both of these could be true simultaneously.
I know, right? it never crossed my mind. I always assumed everyone thought I was hideous. I was just happy to have friends, man. I was just happy people were putting up with me long enough to have friends, and y'all expect me to think they're gonna date me? No.
I was giving all the signs and you just thought I was a traffic cop.
Yeah. My mom always joked that she thought I was gonna, like, kick his ass. To which I'm always like, I would never hurt anyone. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Because he was, like, a little forward with me, I guess. I was wearing a belled collar at that time, and I think you poked the bell, and apparently my mom thought I was gonna kick your ass for that.
I mean, probably.
This bitch has huge tits.
But also, you see how she is when I make puns, chat.
I only joke.
Yeah,
I would literally, like, never hurt anyone if I can fucking avoid it. I am just the squishiest thing, even if I had the ability. I would never want anyone to get hurt, ever. If I can avoid it. Except Elon Musk. Dude, I don't even think I could do that. I don't think I could even, like, hate on, like, the worst people. You could put me in a room with Hitler. I'm not even sure I could get the balls up to shoot him.
Don't worry, just put him in one of those cars.
I'm that soft. I'm not a very good conflict person.
She's my soft little wife.
Yeah. I've always said, like, cause, you know, he's from Texas and, like, gun culture and stuff is like, if someone broke into my house, I don't even think I would feel more upset if I had to hurt them than if if I died from them, like, attacking me.
It's true.
Couldn't live with that, man. Could you live with killing someone, ending a life? I don't think I could. It would make me so sad. That's a person with hopes and dreams. That's a human being.
Though I do have to say, I feel like if somebody is still coming at me, if I draw that cartoonish ass fucking cowboy rifle I have, that's probably bigger issue.
I'd rather just threaten them with the gun and hope they get scared and leave.
Like, I don't know about you, but if someone walks in and sees that and is still like, yeah, I'm ready to go, like, there's bigger problems, like drugs or something.
Yeah, he's got, like, the cowboy repeater from Fallout New Vegas. You gotta do the thing where you rack it, where you hold the handle and then just swing the whole ass gun.
Yeah. The cowboy rotate.
I would piss my pants and also be scaroused. Hey, just because I'm liberal doesn't mean I'm not, like, a bit of a slut for guns and, like, fiction and video games, man.
It's because ghouls have them.
Yeah. I always thought, y'all should be with me, chat. I always thought Paul should get tattoos of, like, he's a big sci-fi loser. I always thought he should get tattoos of, like, Warhammer or other sci-fi ray guns on his arms, the way dudes go when they're like, look at these guns, because he has the muscliest arms. I've plapped them on stream before.
She has. Do you want to do that again?
You'd have to scoot over here.
I'm coming.
Okay, husband plapping ASMR. This is his bicep. That's some good bicep. I just want to bite it. I always want to bite it off. It feels bigger too. Fuck you.
Because I have on my small lib shirt. It makes them look more impressive.
You're impressive.
I have a small lib Hawaiian shirt, chat. It's honestly my favorite shirt, other than the foxy one that wife got me.
You're so cute.
Sorry, the little scissors.
I think you look very handsome in it.
It's very cool. I got it from an artist at a con, and it's small lib, and it's Hawaiian shirt print. It's really nice.
He loves Hawaiian shirts, but he can't find some of any quality that he wants to buy because they're expensive, because they're good quality.
Or because most of them are small, and I have
That's true.
And large
he did have a shirt he really liked that his biceps got too big for.
Yeah, I had to give up my pink one. It was really cool because it was like 80s vaporwave kind of thing, but like it was a Hawaiian shirt and it was really nice. And like I physically could not get my arms in it no more. And I was like, where? It was a good shirt,
I'm sorry you're so strong, honey. My ass just gets too fat for things.
I know, whatever will I do?
Actually, my weight size-wise has been pretty much the same for the last few years.
Yeah.
I haven't really outgrown or undergrown anything, really. I've just kind of hit a weight and now I'm old and it won't go up or down. Doesn't matter no more.
You do firm up, though.
Rude.
You do. Everyone is happy with that. Everyone is me.
Shut up.
Smoliv is just a little guy. Yes. Smoliv is a glorious little guy. Very cute. Very small.
Paul's a big fan of little guys.
Yeah, I think they're hilarious. You think I'm hilarious?
I do. You're pretty funny. I just make fun of you because it's funny. I try to be as funny as you. I fail.
You're always funny.
You're funny looking.
You made a joke at Lloyd the other day.
I make lots of jokes at Lloyd. He's very easy to make fun of.
No, I mean like with him, not just directly at him. You made a joke. I was proud of you. You made a me pun.
What was it? Hang on, I'm gonna check. It's true. You think I'd learn not to fuck with artists, and I said, IDK, my husband seems to like it, but don't.
Yeah. And I was very proud of her. She actually sent me that at work.
I was like, be proud of me, husband.
I was.
Thank you.
We can all be proud of the little artist making a pun.
Yay.
My favorite guy.
Hello. Come on, baby, tell me your lives. Lloyd's fun to torture because I can draw whatever I want.
So weird.
I can draw him bottoming.
You can draw him bottom.
He already has that. Man, he just posted it up with just his head. I would have drawn him a butt.
You would have.
He could have asked. I would have drawn him a butt.
You would have. Draw him an ass. Thunderclap. That pose has gotten so much use.
I don't even think people remember the original one.
Not after the Omni-Man meme.
Yeah. It's like the Anaconda cover or whatever.
Yeah. But no, after Omni-Man. There was something else recently that, like, you could tell that the certain designers were involved because they just had, like, thunderous cheeks on the character.
It's me.
Everyone's like, I see what you did there.
That fancy high art Cult of the Lamb one I did, I'm still getting comments on Reddit that are like, I'm like, I didn't even think it was sexy.
Hello, Blue. How goes the editing? What you editing?
Your mom.
Yeah, really? Can you edit her to not do part of the leopards eating my face thing?
I never thought the leopards would eat my face. Ooh, I never thought the leopards would eat my face. She married your dad.
Yeah.
She should know better. The leopards were already eating her face.
Yeah.
She's married to one.
I voted for him the first time and he's totally awful. Well, at least you learned. But yeah, what you editing, Blue? Also, I noticed that the lurk fucking thing isn't working again. Fucking Steve. That's alright, stream elements are ass anyways.
You're an ass.
I'm just not even gonna worry about it. Just not gonna worry about it.
I love listening to the music that's in my husband's head all day.
You say that as if I can't just look at you and go, wah wah.
Shush. I'm working.
That's how you get her, chat.
No.
We have a shared meme.
You get me, chat, by buying me action figures.
We have a language together. Language of stupid.
Oh, cool.
Ah, cool. Heck yeah, editing.
I try to throw Julius anything I think would probably be fun for him.
Yeah.
Whenever I spot it. I'm not good at being a friend, but I can at least, like, throw people things. Which to me is like a sign of affection, but apparently, like, it's not for normal people. Like, talking or something is ew.
No.
Blech.
I think it fits under the category of house catting.
That's really just me, though. I'm a very, like, not talk to people person. I just, I find something that I find relates to you, and I go like, hey, look, I thought of you in this thing.
Yes. You're just,
I'm helping.
You're here and you brought them something, like a cat.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's house catting.
Even my husband, I just have him sitting in here next to me. We're just parallel playing all day.
Yeah.
Not actually doing anything.
Have Minecraft going or something. All kinds of things, really.
Go clean the sink. No. No, it's your day off. Maybe I'll try to do it tomorrow when I'm doing all my phone calls.
Or at least the one in the morning.
I'll also try to get the other people. Maybe a dentist. Can we look at that? I guess not through the Blue Cross Blue Shield website then.
No. I think we
I'll have to figure that out. Damn it.
I think we have to go through the dental website for that. I think I need to call them on Tuesday. Because I don't think it matters that it was a Virginia dental plan. Like, we're still paying for it and everything, so. But, like, I gotta make sure it's not just like, oh yeah, you can't get dentists there. You have to switch it to the Illinois version of it or something.
Well, there you go. I'll assign that to you before you go to sleep.
So I'll do that on Tuesday today.
Why not do it tonight?
Because it's Sunday, dear.
Well, I didn't mean call them. I mean, like, looking up how to look at. I was gonna call them.
No. I mean, like, no. I mean, like, the dental insurance people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you should probably do that.
Yeah, that's kind of a first step.
I saw. I'm not going to become Kitty. I'm Octopus. I am Sea Kitty.
She is Wet Cat.
You will appreciate me for what I am.
A wet cat. The study of felines, or as we're not allowed to say on YouTube, pussyology.
Yeah.
Also, for anybody watching, this VOD will now be on the YouTube channel as well.
Yay.
We fixed it. I'm not really sure why it didn't work the first time, but fuck it, we ballin'. It should have worked the first time.
I don't have an octopussy. I have a beak.
It goes chomp. Minecraft eating noises.
Mm-hmm.
I do find it funny that people are like, how is the Minecraft movie doing so well? It's like, because it's fucking Minecraft, man. It's not there to be good.
Oh, Paul, what's the April Fool thing? I think
did
I forgot
they,
to turn that off.
Oh, yep. Well,
I can show the boobs.
I was gonna say, since it's you, I guess hit it to the booba.
Yeah, I can do that. I don't have a trigger for it though, so I'll have to do it manually.
I forgot that I had left that on.
Y'all guys want to see me like break?
Hit the button.
Oh, I didn't do it.
Aw, boo.
Sometimes it does it when you move it around.
Boo.
Let's see.
Let's see what's loaded. Bwomp. Ta-da!
There you go. That's enough for April Fools, right?
Chat, behold, she is now a famous VTuber with
Hello,
V-boobers.
everybody. I am horrible.
She's a V-boober now, chat.
And poor husband gets all covered by the ground. You can't even see it. Now there's just eyes looking over the Spud tablet. Well, there you go. You got boobies. That works, right? That's April Fool's. Oh, that's how I do it. There. That's how I make myself fuck up. Whee! 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 I wish I had a button for that.
I mean...
I don't think this has it. I know
I mean, sure. Like, can't you do, like, change avatar and, like, have that set to a save thing?
Oh, no. It's just because I'm changing the size of the window.
Oh.
Yeah,
the
see, like,
Gotcha. Yeah, that's probably not something that can be But yes, we left that there for the April Fool's strem, and I forgot to turn that off. So, but thankfully...
Now back to what people paid for.
Thankfully, that one is set to only allow one per stream.
We could set it to show titties, but I think that's inappropriate.
It would be.
Yeah.
We would get yelled at by the YouTube, by the Twitch.
We should change it to my eyes are up here. My eyes are down here. That would work.
But yes, on when it's the puppet doing the stream, it will do something different. And
that could still be my eyes down here.
What I need to do is I need to learn what's it called? Sammy, I think is the thing to have it like trigger stuff from chat commands.
Artists nap a lot. We're all depressed and our brains are going too hard.
Yeah. Brain thunk burns lots of calorie.
At least brain calorie, not physical calorie.
Yeah, but it's still calorie. Calorie and calorie.
I still fat.
Yeah.
Ha, you admit.
Fat butt. Like your butt. It's a good butt.
I will get you to admit.
You will
I will
not.
trick you, and then you'll be like, you're right, I don't want to be married to you anymore, and you leave.
That is incorrect.
Aw.
Ding dong, you are wrong. You're very cute, and I love you, dear.
That's what I said to you.
I love you too, princess. You know that you are the greatest.
You're a creature.
A phantom yapper is here.
Nope.
To bother wife.
No. Don't bother, wife. It's illegal.
But it's so fun because you're so cute.
No.
Boo. Bothering wife is husband enrichment, chat.
Too bad.
Chat, convince her to let me bother her.
No.
Boo.
They have a redeem,
Oh yeah.
but no one's doing it because they don't like you.
That's fair.
Ah, fuck.
Yay!
Meow.
I didn't even do anything yet.
Yeah, you did.
What did I do?
Approached me.
I approached you menacingly.
Yes.
I'm playing with her cute little ponytail, which she has recently dyed a deep crimson like the blood of her enemies.
I posted a picture.
It's very pretty.
I go down the color spectrum until I bleach it again.
I'm pretty sure you can't show underbottom on stream, Bard.
Under boob. I don't know. Some VTubers kind of go that far.
Yeah, they usually get a couple-day ban for it, so...
True.
Meanwhile, those...
What if you were just a set of tits?
Just booba that blink?
Yeah. Eye nipples.
I'm pretty sure you'd get really in trouble for that.
Boo.
There
That's
was
funny, though.
those
Boo.
the titty streamers there for a hot minute that were like, they had the chair with the see-through bottom and everything.
Yeah.
I
That to me just seems sweaty.
I think they stopped allowing that. I say think because I'm not terribly certain.
Show titties. No.
Show
I don't want to.
titties, earn them.
Remember when people used to get so mad at titty streamers?
Yeah, I mean they still do.
Well, stop watching titty streamers then.
Yeah, I do have to say that, like, you know, if you're watching titty streamers, it's either because you have deliberately chosen to watch titty streamers, or, comma, it's because you watch other things that makes the algorithm think you like watching titty streamers.
I was watching a thing, and that was someone had said like the Gooner to alt-right pipeline is like part of the algorithm on sites, and he actually did the experiment where he went and like actually looked up to see like how many Gooner things he would get on like a new account and stuff, and he asked his friends, and even though they were there,
Yeah.
for the most part, they were just there if you start, but not more than anything else.
Mhm.
And I have to read because one of the things they said was Instagram, and I was like, whenever I'm on Instagram, all I get is crafts.
Yeah.
Because I like crafts. I don't get any Gooner content at all because I don't care for it.
There's been something recently with Blue Sky that like your like the Discovery tab has just gotten a huge uptick of certain types of furry content.
I think there's just an uptick of that content personally.
I think so, because it's all like untagged and everything like that, and it's all from like small creators, so I think it's just like they realize
Becoming DeviantArt.
Yeah, kinda. I think that's like they don't want to be on DeviantArt and they gotta be somewhere. So Blue Sky doesn't banhammer you out of existence if you post diaper content.
I mean, like, I would just block them.
I mean, I
You
do,
can encourage tagging, I guess, but that's about it.
Well, like the thing is, like it's just the Discovery page specifically has started just like mass spamming it.
Yeah, I don't really use the Discovery tab anyway. I did once to see what you're talking about. I got like one vor pick, and then I found like 12 new artists I wanted to follow anyway, so I don't care. At least it's not the political hellhole that Twitter is.
Yeah.
And at least it loads, unlike Tumblr, as much as I love Tumblr.
Discord, I'm yelling at the moon. I wonder what caused Discord. Like, apparently, like a day or two ago, Discord was having like a monumental fuck up. I didn't notice because, like, you're one of the only people I talk to regularly. So I just kept seeing people on Blue.
Paul has no friends.
I just saw Blue Sky people being like, Discord's fucking up. And I'm like, do what now? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I have this one muted and this one muted and this one muted. It's like, oh yeah, oops.
I mean, I have like the major ones muted. Like, I'm part of the Cult of the Lamb Discord, obviously. Like, I only care when they announce something.
For me, like, I just, I don't like a lot of the, like, getting spammed constantly. Yeah. It makes me less likely to look at it. So.
I don't have the Patreon Discord muted.
Yeah.
But other stuff, I usually just keep it to when I'm at it or when everyone's at it.
Mm. Because I'm just not that good at social battery.
Sometimes I can't respond to people in DMs too. It just, like, my brain won't let me, like, for a week respond to someone. And it wasn't even, like, a complex thing. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. Social battery.
I couldn't answer that email. I had to get my husband to do it. It was so sad.
We millennials talk a lot about this could have been an email for not wanting to send emails either.
You should always get emails, though, because then you have a paper trail.
Yes, absolutely.
Paper trails are good.
Oh, that's why we gotta use Telegram, so we don't have a paper trail.
Well, look what fucking happened. Though that was a different thing, but same thing.
A different thing, but the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same type of thing. It's one of those ones that deletes it after a while. Was it Signal?
Signal, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't keep up with the amount of alt-right bullshit things that they use. Like, they used to, what was it, God, what was it before that did that? There was another one that did that.
Was it the one that your dad wanted you on?
I think
that one's Telegram.
Yeah, I think that's Telegram. But, what's the ones that, like, fuckboys are always trying to get, like, what's your...
Kick?
No.
Snap?
Snapchat, yeah.
Snapchat.
That's the one. I knew it. If I just mentioned fuckboys, it would get there eventually. Like, because Snapchat can, like, is set up that way, too. So.
I think most people use Snapchats for the filters.
Yeah.
I mean, I use TikTok to post my speed paints and some of our clips. But I tend to do that just because I can very easily edit it on there and then just bring it to a different website.
Yeah, I do appreciate that they have added some of the integrations in Twitch directly to be able to, like, just punch shit up on YouTube. Because they realize that, yeah, like, let's face it, Twitch is terrible for discovery.
See, I just have trouble even, like, looking at it to respond, and then I have trouble responding. And it's not my fault, and it's not their fault. It's just my mental health, and then it just sometimes fucks with me because it's like, I'm not gonna let you do anything today.
What are we doing? What, I saw somebody did a comic for that. It was like, what are we doing today? I'd like to do this and this. How about this or this? Well, I'd like to do this and this. Fine, neither it is.
Yeah.
That's why I am there to help.
I appreciate it, honey. I'm sorry you have to.
I'm not. It takes me no spoons.
I've heard that tuna glub.
Hey, don't you take that tuna glub with me. Also, for those who don't know...
Happy 4/13!
Happy 4/13!
It's Homestuck Day!
Today is, what was it, Poop Smell Farm Lord's birthday?
It's Poop's... Oh, forget. Damn it. I'm not a real Homestuck.
It's been so long. Zoo Smell Poop Lord. There it is. I dyslexicked it.
We both did.
Now all of the Homestucks have been summoned. It's like when you say mixes pickly.
It's popular again for some reason with like the youngins. They like it for. It's incredibly problematic. I'm surprised.
Flighty broad and insufferable prick.
That's us. Dibs on Flighty broad.
Ah, boom. It's more fun to be broad.
Fine. But you are insufferable.
Yay!
So, I don't see why you're complaining.
Insufferable broad.
Yeah. I'm a flighty prick. Oh, you gotta bother me, hun.
Do a Homestuck.
I could read a line from Homestuck.
Do it. Or draw a troll.
Here, I'll do Homestuck quotes.
And you can't pick a basic one. You can't do Dick Ouija.
That's a long quote. I can't do all of Dick Luigi, okay?
I heard you at the stairs, bro.
Reddit, help me, Reddit.
Reddit, you're my only disappointment.
Your eyes are an ocean, your breasts are also an ocean? Was that from Homestuck?
Yes!
Wow, okay.
Yeah, that was the human pickup lines.
You've come to the sobering realizations that things will never stop from keeping happening constantly and you can't take it anymore. And everybody out of the goddamn way, you got a hat full of bomb, a fist full of penis, and a head full of empty.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Yeah, the boobs are an ocean. That was from
oh
Cal.
yeah, Dirk wrote. Didn't Dirk write that for the thing?
Yeah, it was the human porn.
Yeah. Draw me human pornography. That would be how a gay guy would write Yuri.
It's true.
I totally forgot that came from Homestuck. Got some good ass quotes in Homestuck.
Kick it, Obama.
Kick it, Barack! I was actually thinking of re-listening to the whole thing recently.
You should.
I decided not.
Boo. Make poor life decisions.
Eh.
Oh, that reminds me, I have to see how the little, I'll have to check up on it after stream to see how the little, prom stuck thingy went.
I'm sure it went lovely.
It went glubly, I'm sure.
Yeah. Should have called it like, what was it? Hitler's Pumpkin Party Under the Sea.
I don't think they'd be able to get a venue calling it that, honey. This was at a respectable place, not a ball pit.
Just call it See Hitler's Pumpkin Party.
I don't think that helps. People were going to assume that you're there to see Hitler at the pumpkin party. What kind of disappointing Willy Wonka ass thing is this?
Now I want to play the song.
See Hitler's Pumpkin Party.
It's a good song.
What's that one you always sing? The I aim with my rifle and shoot from the hip.
Oh yeah, I'm a prince and lived in a ship and I aim my rifle and I shoot from the hip. I have a friend I pity quite a bit. She said, grab your gun, let's have some fun. Share with me your pedigrees. I have responsibilities, I cannot run. Do not wish the death of every living thing. You might be a killer, but someday I shall be queen and put an end to slaughter. But until then I'm keen on staking claim to land and sea and everything in between.
Yeah.
That one.
I got her to sing, chat. You put that on the bingo.
Yeah.
Husband convinces wife to sing. Bingo point.
I bet I could put that up in the background. I don't think that's copyrighted.
Don't know, boss.
See Hitler's Water Apocalypse. There we go. Pumpkin Party and See Hitler's Water Apocalypse. That's what you do it. That's what you call it.
Again, I don't think they can get that title for the respectable venue that they're at.
Someone should put fucking, lyrics to this sometime.
We'll have Toby Fox reprise his role as making fucking sick-ass music for Homestuck. The real reason Deltarune's taking so long, Toby is back to making Homestuck.
Oh god. No.
And Hussey, rising from his basement like a leviathan.
I think they're still working on Hive Swap.
Probably. Who knows?
I have no fucking clue, okay. Yeah! Good night.
Good night. Toby Fox buys Hive
This
Swap.
song is fucking banging, though.
Play Megalovania. Which one?
I love playing like the slightly wrong one in different fandoms.
So mean.
I saw someone once was like, they played this song and the other people were like, this is great, what's it called? He's like, I'm gonna need to explain something to you. Cause you can't, man.
It's just one of those, hold up.
Hold up. I'm gonna have to explain a few things first. I'm so sorry.
Just that fucking Fallout image of the dude just being like, hold up.
Song kicks ass though. I wonder if it's on Beat Saber.
Probably. Well, no, you know what? There's probably a lot of overlap between the people that make Beat Saber songs and someone who is
I
vaguely
have
obsessed
like Black on it.
Yeah.
Which is another good song.
I feel like there's a pretty likely overlap there. Just gonna go out on a limb on that one.
I prefer Synth Rider, but maybe people would like more content for Beat Saber, so.
Yeah.
I haven't really found a rhythm game I like as much since, so. I think Synth Rider does better for slower songs in general, because it's got like longer notes, whereas Beat Saber, basically, if you don't have something with a fun, bouncy beat, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, it's a little harder to get to the songs with. I do agree that
Also,
general,
Synth Rider makes you move your body more, which I always like.
Yeah, I generally think that Synth Rider is just more like, better songs on it, but like they're
Good
used the songs
Homestuck
better.
music playlist.
All.
All.
Got the moves like Strider.
No, you don't.
Does anybody truly?
No.
Because Strider doesn't have the moves either.
That's because he's a little dork. That boy is the biggest fucking dork, I swear.
We can all relate to being a dweeb.
That's true. We can all relate it laughing at our old selves after the apocalypse.
But let's be fair here, too. Being a giant fucking dweeb because you're so earnest about stuff, that's not a bad thing.
No, he was ironic about stuff.
Yes.
He wanted to be earnest, but he was ironic.
Then he got a boyfriend and he got better.
I know, right? It's great. As things should be.
Yeah. As we all wish, he got a hot alien boyfriend.
Hot is debatable. You got another loser for a boyfriend.
Beauty is in the eye of the troll holder, I suppose.
It's Dave. He holds the troll.
Is Dave the ugly alien boyfriend?
No, the alien boyfriend holds him. He is so touch-starved, it's ridiculous.
Literally.
That boy was snuggling in canon. Like...
Dave is the epitome of is held.
Minty has them reading books in quotations.
It's smut.
Why is it so suspicious? Minty, why are the quotations so suspicious?
Those quotes are doing a lot of lifting.
I'm just gonna mirror their fucking poses. It's windy here. It's windy as fuck.
It is. From the sunburnt country. There in Emu Land.
Hamburger country!
The land of the rising emus. It rained last night. Here, like she said, it has been, what, like 30, 40 mile an hour winds all fucking day?
Mm-hmm.
It's just been windy. Heckin' windy, chat. We getting blown away.
You're Wimby.
Am I?
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah. It's you, you're Wimby.
Hey.
What the fuck music?
We stopped paying attention to this for 30 seconds. Gonna have to call that illegal.
Get the recorder out.
It's true. I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Shut up, Paul. These guys are kind of chibi, so I'm probably going to shrink them.
Hello, hello. It is indeed.
Hello!
I would say that normally we have a lurk command for that. Unfortunately,
You have an emote for it?
we do. We have an emote. However, the lurk command not working again like usual because it's a stream and it wouldn't be a stream without scuff.
You're a scuff. I'm tempted to make Minty like crazy small.
Minty tiny. Itty bitty creature.
She can't help that she's tiny. She is a baby.
The smallest of creatures.
All are baby to me.
It's true. We are antiques.
I am old.
Every year you're growing older.
Yes. No, because I think being small helps them trick people into thinking they're not as strong as they could be.
Mm-hmm.
They like their level of deception. That's why they like their big eyes.
They're
Them
manipulative.
big old ass.
Stop looking at
Anything
me.
that helps them manipulate people, they're all for, honestly.
Stop looking at me with them big old thighs.
Yeah. If anything, they're probably happy to have the thighs now, because now they can distract people with it.
Looks at Nari. Hey, honey, do I need to exercise more? Plapping the thighs. Nari already halfway out of their robe. What?
Calls the cat there, like, opening the can.
Who summons your god? Get worship, get worship, get worship.
You with me? My sketches are always so messy.
The
He misses them!
kitty boot up noises. You make those noises when I come
He's
home.
in love with their stupid ass, the idiot.
To be fair, I left my wife. I come home to my cute little squishy. I
You're a
give you
squishy.
So many smooches. Oh boy, windy.
So Wimbies. His eyes might be a little too big. Even for me.
Hey, Baghdad.
I'm still wondering why Minty put these books in quotation marks.
I'm gonna go with bodice rippers. The one for Minty should be like planting in you.
I'll let her put whatever she wants on the book.
Use the cool clip warping thing.
No.
Play with your toys.
No.
Ooh, Minty. Loud in the winds. We're haunted, chat. Spoopy
I
town.
knew it.
And then we'll have our anniversary this year, and it will be, it'll be like, what? Didn't we talk about this before? Isn't it like our
5
fifth?
or 6.
I think it's our 5th anniversary, yeah.
Woohoo!
Nice.
I am thinking of putting them all up on AO3. It's gonna take a while to get it all up there.
The lewd dollar.
I wish I
like
could teach
that.
my husband how to do this so he could do it instead.
I like calling it the lewd dollar. Also, Nari has enjoyed what you've done with Newin's genitals as well.
Yeah, I eventually would like to have Nari play with the whole, like, the bearer of the crown can use it as a dildo that the person who owns the crown can feel it, because now it's Ewan.
Bearer of the curse, seek lest.
Get Ewan to fuck themselves. Go fuck yourself. Literally. I should shrink this.
Owen in the fire tender outfit. Seek lest.
No. Oh, hi, Minty. Ironic.
The Minty.
I'm working on her stuff right now.
Hi, Minty.
Minty, why did you put the books in quotation marks? Why is it so suspicious? Why the sussy, Minty? I saw a car that had a bumper sticker that says Sussy Baka on board today while we were out.
Yup.
What year is it?
And this, the year of our Lord, 2025. Minty over here being sus. Chad, is this for real?
Are they porn books?
They're bodice rippers. It's what they're always meant to be. It's monster books.
Nice.
As you can see, it's the Monster Manual, which is really more of a dating book for most people.
Nope.
The catalog.
If I could get all the animations all together, I'd love to do a like Smash or Pass stream.
Oh yeah,
I think that'd be fun. Hooray!
Hello.
Hey, you pay to be my favorite.
Do you think the Monster Manual is the Sears catalog for D&D people? And I mean that in the...
If they're weak.
No, I mean that in the, like, especially for, like, young boys.
She sent you a DM, honey.
The Sears catalog used to be the first, like, exposure to finding lewd stuff.
Maybe.
There it is. Ah, I see. The Minty sent me a little thing that's the, holding up the gay sex saying, "Behold, Yahweh."
Ah.
It And the none of these thoughts are in the Bible.
I saw I was reincarnated into a BL world when I love big boobs today in the wild. That was interesting.
Yeah.
I'm rereading it.
Yeah.
Because good references for man titties.
It's big old tits.
Man titties!
She can't always just look at mine. I mean, she can.
Man, titties are great.
There's supposed to be a comma there? I said what I said.
Make Minty super small, she gets crushed by the book like a bug.
Bugs.
Twilight of the Cockroaches is up in here.
Hey. And this week there'll be more of the anime for this season. We'll get to watch more G-Quack. Which is apparently, you guys, woke.
Gundam has always been woke.
Gundam is apparently officially woke this season.
It wasn't last season when the main characters were women?
Well, that was just being a thing, but this time, now it's gone super woke.
And gay marriage?
Super woke now, you guys. Cause there's women and she says ACAB.
There was women last season! They got married!
Need to go back to the manly man doing manly things in the manly war.
The ones that the Fujushis all ship?
And the Iron Blood Orphans, which is also full of
the one full of naked
Fujushis.
men? That one was just a straight up Fujushi grab. I see why it didn't get all that big.
Yeah.
You can't just do that.
No, you can't just be direct about it.
No, it doesn't work that way. They know better.
You need to have emotional connections with people.
You can't fucking control Fujushi, man. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. You only stream for 8 hours. Minty, that is a full work day. You are done.
I don't even stream for 3.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna. Okay, maybe.
You have done a full work day, Minty. You are done. It's time to take a break. Here, with us. Just remind yourself that it's a full work day. You have worked. You are done. Take a break.
No.
Use rest time.
I work all day.
Yes. And you take breaks.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. Can't make me.
Just gonna fucking send you a text and it's a sound file from that one fucking anime like get up and move. Da 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 da. Took break 8. Watch silly things.
Take nap.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Have good. Have good, be good.
No. I will be evil.
That's fair.
Have good, be evil. Do crime. Be gay.
Go, do crime. Hands you a little tablet pen.
I don't want to be changed for good. I want to be changed for evil.
If you are good, then that makes me evil. Or was it? If you are justice, then that makes me evil. Someday I should actually sit back and watch that again. I've only watched part of it, and it's like... It is distilled 90s, but in a tokusatsu form.
Mm.
And it, oh boy, is it just edgelordy as all hell. It's super good. It brings joy, wife.
That's nice, honey.
You bring joy.
That's nice, honey.
Am I cute?
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all heard it, chat. I'm cute.
It's because you're Eevee.
A little bit. I should have taken a nap with you.
Should've. Too busy reading your new book.
Not bad so far.
You're not bad.
But yeah, so far so good. It's sci-fi dystopia, which is always nice. Possibility of zombies, which is always hilarious. You never know when you're gonna get zombies.
Sometimes I amaze myself with how little effort I put into these compared to real ones. If this was a real commission, I'd legit have like a fucking 3D couch out here.
You would.
To figure out all those correct angles and stuff. I'd be having set patterns for the design, and I'm just like, and the sad thing is no one would be able to tell the difference.
You're just out here like, fuck it, we ballin', fuck it, we ballin'.
Yeah.
Yet,
no one would even care.
And yet people like it.
I'd probably put like a stained glass window behind them, so there would be nice lighting. I put way too much effort into shit, man. No one's even gonna care.
You can.
It's true.
And you would know. And you would be bothered.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
It would bother me, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm like, I should just do this, as if I know I wouldn't immediately look over and see her like undoing all of it.
Meow. You gotta love me, honey.
I do.
So cute.
You're an artist. You can't help yourself. You gotta get the poison out.
Yeah. Or I'll die.
She will.
No, I took a nap. I'm just lazy.
I'm eepy. But I don't nap, chat. I'm bad at nap. I can't.
You're bad at a lot of things.
It's true.
No.
Some carbs can never be forgiven.
Yep, guess you'll have to die.
Yeah, I will. I'll perish. What's the one that the lady that gets bit by the shark? I was in their house.
I still love sharks.
Me with a wife.
Why? Because I bit you?
You do.
I do.
All the
but
time.
Rude. I still love wife.
What's up?
Better still love me when I bite you. You're the one who's okay with it.
Wife holding me hostage for more bites.
Yeah. Well, don't come in biting range, damn. It's that easy. Stupid. Sounds like it's your fault you get bit.
Oh, I see. Bite
Do you
victim blaming.
blame a person when they get too close to a bear when they get bit? Yes.
Shark biting victim blame.
Yeah. Yeah. You wouldn't blame the person. You wouldn't blame the shark either. You would blame the person who's swimming around it.
How dare.
So it's all your fault, actually.
How dare.
Yeah.
Wife is now a how dare.
Shouldn't have gone near my mouth.
She says it while moving ominously closer.
I am not. I'm doing the job people paid me for.
Mm-hmm. Nice, chat. Soon I'll be bit. You'll hear my screams and then silence.
If you get close to my face, yeah.
You lied.
You could just stay the fuck away from me. I won't bite you.
That's not true.
I can't bite you if you're not close to me.
That's not true at all.
You're the one who always wants to cuddle. It's your fault.
You're cuddleable.
And biteable.
You get there eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. Words in sentences.
Yeah. That's what you're here for, right, chat?
Biting.
Biting. Mostly biting.
Mostly biting. It's his fault. You could put up a poll and everyone would agree with me.
Probably, yeah. I know how the chat goblins are.
Yeah. Because I am correct.
Because you're cute.
That too.
You are the cuteness mascot here, huh?
I'm not the mascot, I'm the artist.
Cuteness.
You're the mascot. Actually, you stream more. Am I the mascot?
Yes.
Huh, cool. Where's my pay?
Kisses. And I cook.
I bite.
I cook too.
You do. I cook sometimes.
You do. It's always really nice.
I'm just like someone who's like, oh, it takes time to cook, let's just microwave something shitty. I just don't care.
It's true. Wife is like, cooking. That's just waiting for food.
It is just waiting for food. It's annoying.
There's more to it than that.
No, there's not.
There's the joy of a job well done.
No.
And soup.
I don't care. I could put soup in the microwave.
No.
Tastes the same.
It doesn't.
Does so.
Now we're just talking about microwaving water for tea.
Why is that a bad thing? It gets the water hot, isn't that the point? I don't get it. What is the fucking difference?
I don't know, boss.
You want hot water for tea? You can just microwave it. What does it fucking matter? I do not get this at all.
Don't you?
I don't know. I'm not a tea drinker.
Don't you have a kettle? What is your stove powered by? The sun? I like that one a lot. I never actually understood
I don't drink tea or coffee, so I don't care. I like to carbonate things for my ADHD.
Like, I drink tea. I have a kettle, but I also like just microwave it if it's too...
Yeah, that was, what is their name? Mike Wazowski?
Yeah.
I think that's it. They're very funny. They're very talented.
Mike Wazowski. You forgot to do your paperwork.
I liked her. She's a wood on my end. In
'cause
Smash or Pass, she smash.
It's because she's a cool older lady.
Because she's an old lady and she's tired, and I respect that.
She's
I
also-
like that in a woman. A
She's
tired
also
woman.
powerful.
Oh man, do I like that in a woman.
Tired.
Yes.
Step on you.
That too. But like, she's not the kind I would want to step on me. She's like the kind I would actually date. We'd just get together and she'd drink and we'd talk about how shitty her work is.
I mean, you'll note that when she showed up, she did take the place over.
Yeah. Because she's cool.
She's cool. She's just sitting there doing her thing. She draws the line at tormenting children for no reason. And not filing your paperwork. Look, you can torment them all you want, but you have to file proper paperwork to do it.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike, you forgot to do your paperwork.
Since they're naughty books, I'll make them like a pink.
One should have plastic wrap.
They're open, honey. Pink and purple are slutty colors.
Mm-hmm. Or at least pink and black.
I'll put some like hearts on them and shit. There's an idea. I like that.
Tentacles on the cover or coming out of the book?
That too.
Ottawa.
Her durgadur. Her burper. Her burper. I am the dog and everybody loves me. I'm happy because everybody likes me.
Haha, you heard that, chat. She admitted it.
I drew me like that once.
Yes.
It's the cat man. I liked his picture. It was cute.
I just like making you admit that you like it. And people like you.
People pay to be my friends, as you say. That's what he thinks of you, chat. That's what he thinks of all the patrons, people who pay to be my friends.
No, they pay you to be their friend.
That's a difference!
That is a difference.
How is that a difference?
It's a difference.
Is this my autism? How is that a difference?
Yes. It's a direction.
I am legit confused how that is different.
It is the orientation of friendship.
I don't get it.
They may not necessarily be your friend, but you are their friend. So
I don't get- They're not my friends!
it can be unidirectional.
They're not my friends!
Chad, are you their friend?
I mean, you don't got my friends. I don't care. Do what you want with your life.
Do what you want, because a pirate be free.
I'm so confused by this. I think I'm too autistic for this conversation.
Okay, there are two arrows.
No.
And they can either be pointing from one to the other, like left to right,
How are you
right to left.
both not someone's friends?
I mean, like,
do they think they're my friend, but they're not? Like, what?
parasocial.
It's confusing.
They think parasocial. They can think that you are their friend, but you don't even know they exist. There you
But
go.
they're my patrons. I know they exist. They give me money. They let me, like, draw size difference porns for a look.
It's true, they do.
That is looking pretty good. I'm very proud of that one.
Yeah.
Lots of different stuff.
I look forward to seeing what you do with the hamster meme.
I'm just gonna draw that, honey.
Owen making a speech bubble.
I do technically draw Owen a little smaller than they should be, as far as the size difference is, but as someone who's drawn a lot of size difference, sometimes you gotta fudge it to get everyone in the goddamn shot. Lloyd!
Just Owen making...
Sometimes, yes. Actually, right now I'm pretty good, because none of my slots aren't even fully filled, but they might be next week.
They might be giants.
At the moment, I only have 2, but I have a few people lining up, so... And I don't take them on the weekends. I wait for the week. The weekends are my time, except for the fact that I spend 6 hours of it doing this, I guess.
They might be slots. Juicy slots.
Juicy slots. My ideal would be, like, around 10 commissions a month. But I was doing, like, 25. And then I feel bad because I'm not working on Patreon stuff. And the patrons, like, are paying me to, like, do their work, too. Like, I want to give them content. The ideal is to find, like, a good medium between, like, 30 commissions and none, I guess. Though I never really have none.
All of them minty.
Yeah.
It's just minty.
No, some of them are like Tiffy Weefy and stuff like that. She gets a bunch in like a row.
Minty lined up with a mustache and then comes back around with a hat and comes back around in a toque. Minty mentioned, there she is.
I also feel bad because I can't get, when people get like a ton, I can't get them all done very fast, which I feel bad for too. I just want to find that like nice medium in the middle. Where everyone's satisfied. Or at least no one's satisfied, but everyone's equally unsatisfied.
Hi, Zell.
Hello!
How are you, Rebecca? Woo, Rebecca.
We need to put some leaves on the tea set. Perfect.
Leaf mustache.
You're a leaf.
Mustache. Zach, can you believe this?
No,
Mindy, probably.
just a bunch of puns.
Puns are high art.
How do they know?
They're a comedy for a golden age.
No.
For those who take true delight in wordplay.
Look up, Bob.
There it is.
You wouldn't stop.
I love you.
Arr.
I'm fueled by your joy. Or anger. Okay.
What?
I love
What?
your face.
What the fuck do you want, woman?
I would like
I do everything for you. Leave me alone.
Never. You can't make me.
I will stab you.
Probably. In my sleep, I'm sure.
No. You'll see it coming. And you won't even do anything about it.
He had it coming.
He does. He does, though. He has it so coming. Not in the funny haha way. Look, my husband needs to die. This is gonna look so bad if you die one day.
Yeah, why? What happened to Hubban? Where'd he go?
I imagine. Why has he got wings? You have more arms? What are you doing?
Both. More limbs. It's gonna be a quadruped.
Oh god. I'm so sick of them. Does this look like someone who can draw quadrupeds?
Yeah. Lots and lots of details. Oh no, it's Kingdom Hearts all over again.
That's okay, I'm gonna simplify them.
Smooth. Like
It's just gonna look like this.
It'll look like one of those little the thingies where you you make your character in it, you just have the little paper craft that you stick on the front.
Yeah.
There. Oh, is that the little the potion shop one?
I don't know.
I think that's the shopkeeper one. Oh, Minty sent me something. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that is the shopkeeper one.
You're a shopkeeper. Shopkeeper of my heart.
I do. Yeah. It looked good, Minty.
You look good.
Hey, the alchemy games. Yeah, I did get it. Smart. Well, look at that. We actually had a chatter on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. I forgot that I had a chat there. I'm terribly
Yeah, because you
sorry.
have it up on your PC, but I don't have it on mine.
I'm terribly sorry.
You'll
I
have to
don't
take
normally
care of
get
that, honey.
So, okay. So, for the YouTube people, since you're not on Twitch and you don't see the things that are there on Twitch, welcome. This is an art stream done by the wife.
Hello, I am wife.
This is the wife. She is amazing. She does art. And what this is everybody who goes to the Patreon and is in the 10, 20, or 40 tier gets to make requests. And those requests are drawn live on stream. So these are all people who are part of the wife's Patreon. And thanks to the generous support of her Patreons, she is able to work as an artist full time. So
And draw smut.
And all kinds of other things. So
Just updated a smut piece on the $5 tier just before this stream.
and so this is the little reward and thank you for the people that do that kind of stuff. Hello, Tick Tick Took. See, I now have the stream up on the chat for both things, so I can do the job that I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
So,
usually we share a Twitch,
mhm.
but we thought oh, we'll also put the ones I do on the weekend up there since it's both on the same channel.
Yeah, we figured out how to.
But we don't have it entirely set up yet, apparently, I guess.
Yeah, no, I just didn't have the YouTube chat popped out, so I
Yeah.
could see it above my other stuff. So that was on me. Also, Minty says hello. She's there on YouTube now too. Minty is in.
It'll
both
also
places.
just be easier to do VODs and stuff like that.
Yes.
Save 'em.
Instead of having to do like sending it over or things like that, now it just auto puts it over there because we've already been streaming it on YouTube. Aren't we smart?
We need to post more of the clips from the Twitch on there too.
Yeah, remind me about
I've been
that.
posting them on my TikTok that I posted my art
Mhm.
things on.
Yeah, remind me after stream because I can put them up on YouTube Shorts directly through Twitch,
There you go.
so I can do that after stream.
Right.
Make a big old blast. So,
That's 2 out of the 4 today. Boop.
so for folks who find things enjoyable and or funny on the Twitch and you make clips, let us know, and that way we can go and throw them over there. And that way people can see them in both places, and they can enjoy the hee-hoo-hees, or at least the stupidities.
So stupidities.
Yes, that's me. I'm the stupidities.
I knew it.
Stupidities kissies.
Oh my god.
Get kissed on, nerd. Also, wife finished her little Lego skull.
Yeah.
It came out really nice.
Did you not see it?
I'm just complimenting you. I have seen it before, but I am complimenting you because it came out very good. It's a little like the little pips, and it's made to be like a little layered painting almost, but it is a skull. I'm stretching my legs.
Stretching your legs.
Yeah, every so often I got to. I'm an antique puppet. I need to do these things nowadays. You want to go with the adventurous baker. Baking things what have never been seen before.
Okay, honey.
That's what you do when you bake, right?
Okay.
Go to weird places, get strange ingredients.
No, you follow directions. That's cooking.
Yeah. Cooking. Well, I don't like how this came out, so I'm just gonna throw in this and this and this, and now it's a whole different thing.
Yep.
But it works. God's food. Meanwhile, baking is like you've had 2 extra grains of flour. It has now failed.
Yes.
Everyone knows it. All of China knows it. Your mother has taken the cow.
Yeah. So get out when I'm baking. I haven't baked anything lately.
Yeah,
I
maybe you should.
felt up to it.
Milk tea, jello shooters. Yeah. Nom, 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 nom. Plap, 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 plap.
Plap, 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 plap.
Everyone looks like it's just plapping on a booty. I feel like you probably can't get away with that, because probably somebody already did.
I'm sure. That's how it go.
Yeah.
Someone pushes it,
Yeah.
and then no one can do it.
No fun allowed. I liked those milk tea jellos. They were good. But wife did not, so they became mine.
Yeah. That's how
it
shit works.
Mm-hmm. That's why she leaves me the mango ones of those one candy. Because she says they taste like flesh.
They do. They taste like organs. I'm not a fan.
Yeah. They do have a weird mouthfeel that the other ones don't.
They don't have a mouthfeel. They taste like organs.
That too. But like, I noticed the texture difference.
I feel like I'm eating uncooked flesh.
Illegal.
Which I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, I imagine so.
I'm a cannibal, but not that way.
Would you like a chocolate coin while I'm over here?
No.
Okay.
I might have to take a bathroom break after a bit.
Well, while you're there and doodling, we'll go to the restroom first.
How dare.
Because I'm quick and easy. That's what she said. That's where you said that.
Do y'all not? They're in your body. Do you not know what they taste like?
Don't you bite things for fun and profit?
Do you not bite people? Y'all are weird.
She bites me all the time.
You eat meat? Plus you can smell stuff, and that's pretty much what it tastes like. Except for coffee. Coffee's a lie. I think I know which one's gonna take the longest tonight. That's okay, we made good time. Once I'm done the sketch, I'll go to the bathroom. No one ever wants smaller boobs.
No, enhance. Add weight and back pain to all of them. That's what it is, right? That's how you...
Sure.
Boobies are powered by back pain?
Yeah, that's how we grow them.
Directly proportional to suffering. They care not from whence the suffering flows, only that it does.
Don't yawn, I'll yawn.
Too late. Too late, hot plate. I've been seeing more of the, you know, like the glasses that are a monitor kind of thing. I've been seeing more of those coming out, and the prices are coming down on them.
Are they the ones that are full VR, or is it just AR?
Full AR, yeah. So like you plug them into your computer kind of thing and use it instead of having a monitor. And they're coming down quite a bit.
I'd have to see how well they work.
Yeah. But they've been improving a lot in like quality kind of thing and decreasing a lot in price.
How expensive are they?
400.
Oh, that's not the worst, I guess. I guess that's like a higher end monitor.
Yeah, it's like a, you know, an expensive TV basically.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I'd have to try them out.
Yeah.
That's not something you can really just buy.
Yeah. I wish there would, like, I don't think there's any place like that around here where you could actually like, put one on.
Be nice if Best Buy let you.
Yeah, right. So, like, you know, I'm keeping an eye on it kind of thing, because, like...
I guess if they didn't work, you could always return them.
Yeah.
Like, if they made you sick or whatever.
But, like, that's coming down a lot. That's not terrible. And then, basically, you pretend that you have a 200-inch monitor.
I mean, for, like... I, you know, stare at the monitor all day. I wonder if it would be better or worse for your eyes.
I'm not sure, really.
Yeah.
Because like the one that I've seen, like they do have it listed as having like the blue light filtering and that kind of jazz. I haven't. I would have to see like how it is on like the color clarity too.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it like fudges the color, which obviously would be a thing.
I assume you still have to like type at your computer though.
Oh yeah.
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 I guess if you had like a Bluetooth typewriter, like a typewriter, Bluetooth typewriter, y'all, like a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse, that would probably be fine. It'd be nice if you could work in the VR with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the thing is with a lot of the
If you had a standing desk, you could just like roll around with it. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
One of those like walkie desks.
I was thinking that. Just like walk around the room. Like, I think the main thing would be like what what's the color clarity like? What's the refresh rate like?
Yeah.
That kind of jazz.
Yeah, because you're thinking of games and stuff, and I'm thinking of art stuff.
Yeah, so far like you would be the color clarity. Because obviously if the colors are bad, it's not useful. Because it'll jank up all your work.
Yeah.
But like,
How do I get my colors consistent on every piece, like on the phone from the computer? That's just it. You don't.
Yeah. God. It's so true though, because everything does its own version of color editing.
Yeah.
And none of them are similar.
Yep.
How do I make sure this looks right when I send it to these people? Cry.
Alright, I am going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah.
Y'all enjoy this. Husband entertain everybody.
It me.
I'll let everyone stare at the work in progress in the meantime.
Yeah. She poked me, chat.
I did.
Like a squeaky toy. Next thing you know, she's gonna bite me and shake me. It wouldn't be the first time. I've been keeping an eye on, so there is the problem in tech where you can only make stuff but so small. And you start running into Moore's Law. Because it's just like the physics of using silicon and stuff like that. So you can only cram but so much into the chips that you build. So like CPUs are, slowing down in the increases in speed, same with the graphics cards and things like that. They're starting to run into the physical limits where you just can't pump enough power into them and they produce too much heat and things like that. So there's lots of different people are working on different ways of trying to get around that. And some of them are doing like making the boards differently by growing artificial sapphires or glass for another one. So there are different ways that's being worked on, as well as different like methods of making the processors and things like that. Because like obviously different processors work different ways, and some handle it better and do multitasking better and things like that. Difference between AMD and Intel kind of stuff. But one of the other ones that has been starting working on is just called Big Chip, because it's tech people. They're not good at naming things. So it's called Big Chip. And what it is you can only cram but such amount of stuff into things. And if you wanted to make a bigger chip that could handle having more stuff on it, you can't do that because the very absurdly expensive and precise lithography machines that do the lasering to make the chips only have but so much area they can do at a time. And so you cannot make a bigger single chip to add more stuff onto, and that chip is therefore limited with how much stuff you can add in there. So what they're instead saying is, we'll make several chips and we can cram as much as we can into those chips and then bolt the chips together and just make one big chip out of smaller chips, which is essentially the way the chips are made currently, where you have small pieces that are added to the chips. But now you make a full-on chip and then bolt a chip to another chip. And So instead of working on, hey, how much can we cram into this little tiny thing, now you're working on heat dissipation and the speed of the connections between the chips, which is much easier to work on. So instead of solving the problem, you create a different problem that you can solve that will fix the first problem. It won't matter if you run into Moore's law, because right now you have several chips to work with instead of a single one. And some things have already been using that, like there was a newer Apple, if I recall, is doing something similar like that. So there's already some basically product testing going on for that attempt solution. So we may start having just chips with pieces that you can swap out. Instead of getting a new graphics card, you put a graphics chip on the thing. And so computers are already starting to enter that phase when it's in between two types of tech kind of thing. Like you generally have generations, and there's some big step ups in generations, but here recently that's not happened as much. You know, the difference between a 30 series and a 40 series of NVIDIA graphics cards was not all that much. And the 40 to the 50 was even less. So we're hitting those very high diminishing returns. Whereas, you know, old person like me, some of those generations were wildly different. And so that might be that next big jump where we have a new type of technology that gives that huge jump, and then iterations of those will be lesser because of it, kind of thing. So we'll see how that goes. Could be interesting.
Very interesting. How have these eggs?
They're eggs.
Eggs. I return.
Wise back.
For now.
Good luck, chat.
Rude. Hello, rude to your beautiful wife.
Wife's gonna be like, banished to the art dimension, undoes the layer.
Oh.
What would be your gimmick as a supervillain, wife?
Crying.
You cry ink constructs that go and fight people?
This doesn't find anybody.
You're a villain.
I don't have the balls to fight anyone.
Nope, you're a villain, you do crime.
I don't wanna.
I didn't say you're good at it. You have now started doing crime. What
I
is
don't
your
wanna. I don't wanna do a cream.
crime? Are you a hero then?
No, I want to stay home and draw things.
You got a power, you gotta register it, you gotta do things.
No one said I had to do things.
So you're
Fuck
a rebel.
you. I don't want to do things.
It's true. Rebellion.
I want to draw.
You know that the little offshoot manga of My Hero Acca?
Oh yeah, that has an anime this season.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll do this a solid white and then do the colors as additions. I think that'll look nice.
Mm-hmm. But it's like the snow lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like those where it's the soft colors like that, because it makes the colors that are there very like stark.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. It's perfect. Oof. I did the eardrops earlier, and it did help a little. So that's good.
My poor baby. Can't hear.
I want them to just put the pressure washer in my ear and hose it out.
That's not how that works.
I mean, it kind of is.
No, it's not.
That's how the one machine works. It actually kind of do. It's got the little nozzles and it goes rah 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 in your brain, and
It's not in your brain, honey.
it loosens all the gunk out and it hoovers it out, and then I feel better.
Okay. I
It's-
believe you.
They stopped doing that back to genuine. They were like, no, that's helpful, but we don't want to do that because liability reasons. And like, I understand, but it still sucks. to get a waiver to use the thingy that helps because you guys don't do anything else that helps?
Is it that bad, huh?
Sometimes. If I get it early enough, it doesn't get that bad. But like, you know, I went to them with, this was back in Virginia, like, oh, no.
Yeah, but you haven't done anything like that for a while, I would think.
I haven't had to. Because like I said, I do the drops and that has helped a lot. But like, before I found that, like that was really the only thing. Like once or twice a year, I'd have to go talk with them. And I went to ear, nose, and throat guys, and they were like, well, we don't know what's going on. It doesn't look like anything is messed up. So just, you know, whatever. So that was not helpful at all.
So it be sometimes.
It
Sometimes
really-
I just don't know.
Yeah, there's like, and I know it's, you know, tied to my sinuses and stuff like that because it's all connected, but yeah. Basically, I got told, yeah, nothing we can do about it. Oops.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
It is what it is. Medicine is like that.
There's a lot of stuff we still don't know.
Yeah.
I think sometimes we forget that lately.
Yeah. I mean, like, we've made a lot of progress in a lot of things, so it's easy to think that we can just do stuff. Because, like, why wouldn't we be able to? But, you know, there's a lot of steps in the way. And some stuff just, like, we don't know why I do that. You know, it's like the, if you turn the knob this way and do this and hit it with a hammer, this thing works. Why does it work? And like, I don't know. If those guys, the ear, nose, and throat people, hadn't seemed so useless, I probably would have asked them about that. You know, the thing where they do the balloon to fix your sinuses.
Hmm.
I would have asked them about that, but those guys seemed completely inept. So
You're inept.
I did not want to go back to them. Pipe. You seem to be attracting a lot of foxes of late.
Yeah. I think it's more like the foxes found me and then other foxes found me.
Yeah, that happens. One fox is like, hey, a cool person. Hey, other foxes, get over here. Yap, yap, yap.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, yeah.
Yap, 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 give us all your yams.
Oh, yo, yes, yip, yip, yip.
What's sharper than a golf club? They were
Bitches.
They were all arrested. You know what else starts with an F? Mistake? That's right! Yay! Who wants to see a dead body? Shut up, Adachi.
Damn, honey, you're just going through everything, ain't you?
Yes! That's the way my brain works. There's very little things in there, so stuff echoes around. Has there been a meme of drawing the goat as like the little screaming baby?
No, though it does scream.
Just Shimura picking up the goat scram. You are a full-grown goat. Scram! Actually, also scram.
You should kiss him with his little head. Just what you want. What? Really? Us.
The inner voices have won this time.
Oh, they win every time.
It's true. Ah, husband's chest, so comfy, so soft, and his tummy, so nice. Stick finger and belly button.
It's a cute belly button. Why do you have such a cute belly button?
How is it cute? It's hairy.
I know, that's cute.
Wife's just like, and I thought what I'd do was menacing.
Yeah. Cute belly button.
Dude.
Just a little spot within all this hair. I love it. I'm sorry, you're cute, damn.
Or when I'm walking by and she's just like, haha, butt crack, poke.
Cute butt crack.
It's because it's hairy and it makes you laugh.
It's because it goes down to your butt, like the little hair. It's cute. Got like a happy trail to your butthole.
It's my fluff path. It makes me look ferocious.
You can think that.
I don't. I know better. You don't think I'm ferocious at all.
I'm not scared of you.
You shouldn't be. I can be scary. Ah.
I'm sure you can be ferocious to people you don't like.
Yeah.
But I don't bring you around people you don't like, so I don't know.
Yeah. I'm like, bark,
I don't
bark,
make
bark,
you go to
bark,
work.
bark, bark, bark. Yeah, that's
I'm trying to get good enough you don't gotta.
that's capitalism.
I'm sorry, I don't draw furries good enough yet. I'm working on it, bruh.
Get good at drawing giant fat balls.
I'm a huge fan of balls.
Well, the furries are.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I'll see some art that like, the art is fine, right? It's like it's a good piece, interesting composition, or it's like a thirst, like, it's a gay thirst trap picture,
Yeah.
but done with a furry. So like, it's basic, right?
Yeah.
But it's well executed,
Yeah.
basic. And so I'm not gonna dunk on that. It's well executed.
Boring taste, great execution.
Exactly. But then like, it'll have the most immaculately designed ball sack. Like you can see the exact amount of focus they put into their art piece, and it's the balls.
I swear, some like gay male furries have like the just most boring compositions I've ever fucking seen.
It's true.
And they're all a goddamn same because they're all just like the male muscle pose and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. It'll be like
It's all the bodybuilder thirst trap stuff, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, do something interesting.
It's like the 3/4 angle grinder photo.
Yeah, that's really it, yeah.
I'm like, this is the most basic bitch shit I've seen.
Hentai has more interesting poses than those.
But it'll be
And they have like the same 5 gross ones.
But it'll be like done by the Sistine Chapel or something.
But I think it is like their technique is still like great.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of that, and I think that is probably like because I am a, pan,
Yeah, you're a pan woman.
cis woman.
Yeah.
And I imagine a lot of those are done for gay cis men. Though
Uh-huh.
I'd love to see like the middle ground of that.
I would honestly love to just know the
I had a guy
statistics
who
on that.
commissioned like nothing but that, and he was like a gay cis man. I think it's just what they like, and if that's what they like, they go off.
Yeah, like I said, like, it's the poor taste, great execution kind of thing. Like, I am not dunking on
I don't
the
even
art.
call it poor. I would just call it like a little dull to me. I like poses and stuff that tell stories.
Yeah, but like this is it is 100% the gay grinder photo kind of thing, and it'll be done like to the highest quality that can be done.
Like, I'm a pinup person. Pinups like naturally tell some level of story to them. There's a lot of like female stuff, like stuff with like cis women and stuff like that, or trans women actually. I guess it doesn't really matter when they got tits.
Yeah.
Of like dude pinup calendars and stuff like that that have women in them and stuff. Like, they're usually fairly boring.
But then you've got like the lady with the red long johns and stuff.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like the kind that are just pictures of women in bikinis.
Yeah,
They're just, or like Instagram thought pictures, where they just stare at the camera with their mouths slightly open, looking mildly confused. That kind of stuff. That's boring to me too.
The swimsuit catalog kind of ones.
Yeah. At least in a swimsuits catalog, they pretend to be happy.
Yeah. You know what else I've seen like a large rise of as like the, you know, it might be like the Twitch thought kind of thing, but they're like a thick lady. Like larger ladies are becoming more popular of late.
That's good.
Yeah, it's
Is that the end of the thought?
kind of, because like like it's interesting to see that like it's been a big shift in that kind of stuff, and so like it's interesting to see that one that can happen because like, you know, you get the kind of like hentai spiral, like the models and things like that, where like it exaggerates over and over again, and that's why none of the clothes fit kind of thing. But with this, it's kind of going the opposite direction.
I think it's because people like the thicker bitches these days.
I think so.
And like, not everyone is gonna have like an hourglass figure with a thin ass waist and a big old butt. Some people are gonna have a big old butt or big old titties and not be thin. Because like, I would probably argue more people. So I guess if you want that, you kind of have to like start expanding your view on beauty, don't you?
Because like,
which is good. Everyone should.
Yeah, even like at the day job.
Beauty is extremely subjective.
Like even at the day job, I've seen a lot of much larger ladies wearing, you know, belly shirts or more exposing clothing and things like that.
Nice.
It is.
I don't have the balls to do that. I am a pussy.
Like, variety is good. Variety is hot. I saw one chick that had like the, you know, that kind of like crop top shirt that is like barely below the tits, but then like the really high-waisted pants. And it's just like, neurons activated. Must come home to wife.
Wife, look at this woman!
Look at that ass! Just like, look at this crap, and it's just like, you, love, and then the curve.
Okay, sweetie pink.
Well, like loving you over time.
Loving you. I get where the person fucking stubs their toe, and that's the thing. That's fucking funny.
It seems like one of the jokes like that Baywatching lady would make.
Yeah.
Like, didn't she finish Baywatch now?
I don't even know.
Like, cause she just posted.
I don't know how many seasons there are.
Yeah.
She's on like 5 or something. I don't know. I don't care. I'll watch it till it's over.
Yeah, I was like.
She finished Charmed, and she's on like the new seasons of Charmed. I know that much.
If she finishes Charmed and finishes Baywatch, she's gonna have to go to like Supernatural.
Well, I mean, she did watch all of Supernatural, and I think they have a podcast about it. I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, like a Baywatching style thing, but with Supernatural.
I would watch that.
Pretty funny.
Supernatural, like, I did watch it and I did enjoy it, but damn, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
This show is fucking stupid.
You're not there for high art, boss. You're there to see Crowley.
God, I love
Crowley. See, I know what you're about.
God, do I love Crowley. That's what kept me watching that show, was fucking Crowley. He was great. Oh my god. Give me more short men.
Non-generically handsome, short, unrepentant asshole.
I love him. 10 out of 10.
Just there to fuck with Moose and Squirrel. He's not there for a long time, just a good one.
He's such a little snarky bitch. I love him so much. But then they kept softening him. And I was like, stop it, that's my boy.
No, let him serve.
And they had his cool ass hot mom.
Yeah.
I was like, no, she's so hot.
They did not know what to do with her.
They did not. They just threw her away.
I mean, they had that problem with most of the women in the show.
Yeah.
So, like, unsurprising.
I thought they'd at least fight her, but they basically just, like, Crowley got sick of putting up with her and was like, guess she's gone now.
They just kind of off-screened her.
Yeah. Supernatural very much has, like, a, soap opera vibe where they just kind of, like, come up with things, and if it doesn't work out, goodbye. I still have the fan theory that the last episode was something they wrote ahead of time, and they just realized the season was gonna end anyway, so they're like, I guess we're shoving this in, not realizing that it would put, like, dude in super hell. Because, like, it was probably planned to, like, bring him back next season or something. Like,
would...
oh, we're gonna put him in hell, and then we're gonna go find him. Yay!
That'd be the arc of the next season, is recovery.
We gotta go save the angel from Super Hell.
We gotta go save him, boyfriend.
But then they were like, no, we haven't gotten renewed, and they're like, oh, guess he's gone.
There's been some rumbling of, like, maybe coming back and doing, like, a final season kind of thing for it.
I could see something like that, yeah.
There's also been...
But I don't care.
Yeah. There's also been some rumbling of, like, just letting it be, like, a time skip and just being, like, the new generation of hunters kind of thing.
Can't be worse, man.
Yeah. Than having him just die to tetanus like a loser.
See, that's why I think they just, like, that was their pullout if they didn't have anything planned.
Mm-hmm.
That's my fan theory, anyway. I don't know how accurate that is. I would love to see someone break this shit down.
Because, like, you know, the Sam getting out of the hunting and having a normal life has been what he's always tried to do the whole time. And so, like, that's fine. But, like, Dean dying to a rusty nail on the wall is so fucking lame. And some people have actually put forth a theory that, like, they were gonna have death be the next thing. And so some people put forth the thing that, like, of course he died to a loserly, pathetic death. It's death, he's back, and he hates Dean for beating him.
You know what? I wouldn't put it past them. Again, I still think that they just had this in the wings.
Yeah.
Like they recorded it ages ago, and they just shoved it in there because it's like, this is what we'll put in if we don't get renewed.
Oops, done now.
Oops, we're not renewed. Guess it's time to put the tape in. Here, kids, watch Bill Nye.
You're rolling out the ending like it's a fucking tape.
Yeah.
That's
my theory. Yeah, they pre-recorded that and just shoved it in there at the end. That's my fan theory. I don't know how correct that is. I have no basis for that being the correct, like, thing, but I don't think I'm wrong.
Just a fucking substitute teacher ending. Yeah. That's good.
That's my theory. They were like, fuck, guess we'll just put in the ending we pre-recorded in case we didn't have anything else planned.
Guess we're done now.
Because I could see them being, like, renewed season to fucking season.
Yeah.
And just being like, well, I guess we're done. Like, they were just so sick of doing it, they, like, did that preemptively.
Dean's just like, well, I guess I'm gonna go work on the boys now.
Good for him. Yeah, the people in there were not bad actors, just bad writing, and it went on for way too fucking long.
Yeah. It was, what, 12 seasons?
I stopped at 9.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have gone that far. Crowley was the only thing keeping me going, and every time they brought back a character I like, they immediately killed them off.
Yeah.
They brought back that super cool ginger girl, and I was so excited because she was bonding with the, like, Crowley's mom, and I was like, oh, they're gonna make her a witch, and she's gonna betray them, and no, they killed her like that episode.
Yep. Oops, off she goes.
I was like, what the fuck, man?
Like I said, I think that's part of the problem was, like, they didn't have solid writing for a lot of it, and part of the problem with the writing is they didn't know what to do with women. Just at all.
Yeah, they were terrible at writing women.
And, like, you know, even with lamplighting it, I'm like, ha ha ha, this is, you know, boy, handsome men and their problems kind of writing, like, did not excuse the fact that, like, yeah, no, you do not know how to do women, like, at all. What do with women? They are hot or in distress, yes?
Which is funny considering, like, women are their main watchers.
Yeah. My mom watched Supernatural.
I watched Supernatural.
She
for like, way too long.
She fucking binged the hell out of it. She not only binged it, she figured out how to use iTunes to get the 12th season so she could watch it day of. Like, that's how much it appealed to middle-aged housewives.
It's like shonen.
Yeah.
Like how shonen's usually appeals to, you know, Fujushi.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how things work sometimes.
Pretty boys with their problems.
Like, who do you think is a bigger fan of My Hero Academia? The, like, dudes who like shonen, or the chicks who are, like, shipping stuff forever?
Yeah.
And making content. Same with Gundam.
Especially Gundam. Though it's funny, because, like, now, Gundam has, like, Gunpla and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a big overlap with women doing Gunpla now.
Yeah.
And ironically, they're not.
I do Gunpla.
Yeah, they're not being like, women can't do Gunpla. They're like, we'll sell more Gunpla. That means we can do better Gundam next season. Because, like, Gunpla does kind of fund a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, because it's a toy. it's supposed to be advertising a toy. The fact that, like, it's also incredible war stories in certain ones is because the people cared about it, not because of what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's what they let them get away with more than anything.
It's so funny to see how, like, American toy stuff for shows is like, you can't do this, you can't do this, and you can't do this. And they're like, do we have things that we can make toys of? Yes? Good. And that's the thought.
Yeah, I still remember the guy who worked on Lane doing Digimon, and they were like, just put the cards in there.
Yeah, like, that's it.
Just put the cards and the new Digivices in there, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Can we have horrific trauma and microwaving the world? Yeah, alright, cool. Cards are here.
Is that the guy who did Serial Experiments Lane? Yeah, it's fine. He asked to do it.
Don't worry about it. That just means he's experienced.
Don't worry about it.
Is he gonna do this normal? The cards are in it. Oh, okay, the cards are in it.
That's all they care about, man.
Full on.
Bro, the people who make the shows, for the most part, especially back then, did not care how good they were. Kids will watch it anyway.
Yeah.
It's the people who make, like, the people who produce the shows do not care. The people who work on the show, if they give a fuck, then you get something nice.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you're screwed.
I just find it funny.
I'm sorry, that's just how it works. People who produce the medium, who make the money off the medium, do not care how good it is.
Yeah.
People who work in the medium care how good it is.
I find that funny because it's such a difference between, like, say, Ninja Turtles and things like that, how it's so handled and so...
They didn't care about Ninja Turtles back then either. Like, when they first made it,
mm-hmm.
They turned a fucking, like, dark comic into a kid's show. They didn't give a fuck. The people who worked on it did. The people who made the cartoon did. Do you think the producers cared if it was good or bad? It was just a bunch of teenage turtles.
I think they wanted, like, certain things. And
they were like, don't do the crazy-ass crap they do in the comics, and say cowabunga a bunch, because that's what the kids like.
Marketable to the youth.
Yeah. It wasn't until it, like, made more money than Sin that people actually tried to, like, do something artistically with it. And I would argue... Still not completely. It's still a toy venture when it comes right down to it.
I think so. They've made more... I would say they've made more Ninja Turtles toys now than they ever have.
I think that's debatable during its big bump. There was a lot.
I don't know, because, like, it's not as, like, in your face, but there is a much larger variety of toys.
Varieties.
Because, like, there is all kinds of figures and all kinds of different types of figures. Because it's not just, like, stand and whack them together figures. There's lots of different variety. There's plushies.
Is that what you did with your figures?
That's what you, like, well,
Whap them together?
Boy action figures back in the time couldn't do a lot, honey. That you were just bapping them together.
I don't know. In some ways, they could do more than shit now. Because now they just have, like, standing vinyls.
Yeah, true.
That kind of cheeses me off as a toy person. Like, this toy doesn't do nothing.
Well, that's because those aren't toys. Those are display things.
Yeah, but they're sold to kids. Like, mini brands don't really... Like, mini brands kind of work because they, like, go and stuff. But there's a lot of people... Like, Pops. Pops are just there to collect, but kids, like, want it. I'm like, this is a bad toy for a kid.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything.
It's a display figure.
It's like how the My Little Pony people wanted ponies that had, vinyl hair. It's like... No, vinyl hair is not as fun for the little girls they're trying to sell this to play with. Yeah, it looks better, but it's a toy.
There's a couple of...
That's called hair play.
There's a couple of new Transformers that, like, they look really cool. They come with lots of hands and things like that, but they don't transform.
See, that's bullshit.
That's bullshit. Like, that's not a Transformer then. But, like, I've made that complaint right now with a lot of the Transformers toys right now, because Hasbro is Hasbro, and Hasbro's the worst. Like, they're not quality enough to be display figures, but not good enough to play with and transform.
But people, like, that's the thing, though. Kids today will buy most things, and collectors will buy just about anything.
Right.
For the idea that it might be worth something later.
And it's such a bummer because they're terrible to play with. Like, you wouldn't, like, you would transform it like once or twice, maybe, and they're just not made well. They're objectively made bad.
You know, I wonder after a certain age these days, kids aren't even, like, playing with physical toys all that much anymore. They have Roblox and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't mean like a boomer's like, oh, these kids playing with their Roblox, but, like, if the toys are just to, like, sit there and look nice, maybe fiddle with, maybe they are.
Yeah, I mean, that might be it. Like, they don't expect you to play with them anyways.
Yeah.
And, like, that's so sad. Because, like...
I'm really into toy design. Like,
yeah.
That was what I kind of wanted to do as a career when I went to school, was design toys.
Like, that's such a bummer.
Toys are cool!
Like, to think, because, like, I literally... That's why I bought the one Transformer, was because I remember so fondly having that specific character back in the day as a cast metal toy. I literally played with it and transformed it till the leg broke off of the cast metal thing.
I remember all the little things, because I like My Little Ponies. I remember they had, like, magnets and transforming houses and, like, transforming accessories. A bunch of dolls could grow hair. You could shave Ken. Like, there's a lot of fun things you could do with them.
Right, and
you can't really do that now.
Yeah, it was a lot more interactive with them. And just like I said, like, who is that for then? Because the kids aren't going to play with it. It's not fun to transform and mess with. And the adults aren't going to get it because it's objectively a shit mold and looks bad, so you're not going to collect it.
Yeah, so, maybe that's why the mini brands and the lull dolls are so big. At least you, like, if you have a bunch of pieces, you can pretend play and collect, like, do stuff with them instead of just having them sit on your damn shelf.
Like, and that's so sad.
I know, right?
Like, that's just such a disappointing thing to see. Yeah, especially, like...
Though some do poop now.
Yeah. But, like, you know, something that is literally designed to be played with and fiddled with is just bad to fiddle with. Mm-hmm. So, like, why would you? You know, I made that joke of, like, you've taken away its purpose. It can't do its fundamental thing. How could it ever find joy? That's what the toys are now.
Okay.
They have no joy.
Okay, honey.
And it's not from, like, a lack of wanting to do it, too. Because, like, I see some toy designs, like, you know, the little thingy where it's, like, technically a little digital pet, but you can still, like, stick your finger in and pet it and things like that. Like, that took a lot more work to make it that way, for sure. But at the same time, it was still made with the intent of being played with. You know, what is a toy if you're not playing with it? And that's a bit of weird philosophicalness there, but, like, what's the point otherwise?
To look nice on a shelf.
But they don't.
I know, right? They don't care.
Yeah.
They tell you this, hon, they just do not care.
Like, that's, you know, the,
As long as you bought it, that's the extent of what they care about. And if you didn't buy it, they have, like, 50 other things made for you to buy.
Like the, you know, the Toys R Us Optimus Prime. Like, that at least was made with the thought of, like, if you're not going to play with it, it'll still look really good, because it's still the full semi. It comes with the little fucking bollard to put out, and the little target dog. So, like, that at least had a lot of extra thought put into it, and was made to at least look nice. I obviously didn't buy it, because I don't want it, but at least if it didn't transform well, it would still look nice as a full, like, thing. You know, the Ninja Turtles van Transformer actually does look nice. It does have troubles with the transforming. It's not well made, but it at least looks good. But, like, I like toys. I think toys are cool. I think people should have nice toys. I grew up with nice shit. I want the youth to do so as well.
Maybe they just are satisfied with, like, Roblox and stuff. I don't know, man.
I don't know. Although I have seen a lot of board games have been getting, you know, because they're usually made by smaller people and stuff.
Yeah.
they've been getting really neat or really nice stuff on them.
Yeah,
and I
they've
do
gotten
appreciate
popular because you can't like go out and hang out with people anymore so much, like in third spaces, so you have to bring them to your house.
it. Yeah. So like I've seen a big uptick in like board games that have like full-on little sets with them or things like that, little interesting pieces and stuff. That's cool. And a bunch of them too are also like mixtures of things, so they can be like both a board game and a card game kind of deal. The like the unstable unicorns and stuff like that. They make a few that are like that.
Sure, we don't have like a card game cafe around here.
Yeah.
Be probably a good place to meet people.
I think that'd be really big with the college.
Then again,
people
they
there.
had that at our old house, and I never got the balls up to go there anyway. So maybe not.
You never know.
They might have a card game night at the college.
Yeah.
That might be a little weird around all them college kids, I guess. Just trying to make friends.
Or at the library. We did want to look because see if there was like an anime club at the library or something like that. We can see about going to that.
Well, I mean, you got the computer up.
I
I'm
do.
drawing.
Let me finish run. Let's see if there's a at the Champagne. You know, it's funny, one of my coworkers was like, "Did you know that there's a makerspace down there at the library?" I was like, "As a matter of fact, yes." Apparently,
I
everybody.
still haven't done that print thing for it.
Yeah. Apparently, everybody else is amazed that that's there too. That's really unexpected.
It's a real nice library. I'm not really surprised.
Yeah.
Just never had anything to put in a makerspace before, so.
Yeah. Well, we just never. I mean, back in Virginia, like the library was.
That's a small library. They had better
Pretty
ones in
antique.
downtown Virginia.
Yeah. I don't think those ones had one either.
They did.
Did like the Richmond
One of the
or
ones we went to did.
Hmm.
The one that we went to that they had the VR set up and stuff.
whatever?
They had a makerspace. That was too far away to go.
Yeah. We lived far away from that one. I just think it's nice that that's like that's such a big improvement of just like what you can be there for the community. It's so nice. Everybody go to your local library. Doesn't even have to be for much, just go there. Get a library
Get
card.
hoopla.
Get hoopla.
I like to listen to audiobooks.
Yeah.
I don't have time to really read because I'm drawing all day, but I can listen to audiobooks.
Yeah. Library cards are free or dirt cheap in most places.
Do they charge for them anywhere?
I imagine some places do.
I don't think so. Taxes pay for that.
I feel like there was one that had oh, there was one back in Virginia that was like $10 or something. But it was like a one-time thing. But like, yeah, go to the library. The more people that get a library card, the more funding the library gets. Usage determines funding. Let's see. Champagne. Anime Club, the first Thursday of each month at 5 p.m.
I'll have to go.
There you go. That seems to be... Yep. And that seems to be up to date, so... There we go.
Are there things like required or anything?
Nope, just show up. There was... Where is it? This is quite old. So that may not be up to date anymore. It was the one university apparently also had a social gaming club.
Ooh, that'd be another thing to look at in the library too.
Yeah. That one's 7 years ago. So.
Ooh, that is really bad.
I'm gonna go with that's probably a little too crunchy to still be accurate. Why not let's put it at the library? Why not? I'll take a look. There we go. There's also, Titan Games. I feel like one of the coworkers said something about that. Let me...
Is that a game store?
Yeah. It's over there on Neal Street.
Let's check it out.
Yeah. I will message you that, because that's the second time I've heard that. Does it have a parking lot? Yeah, hey, look at that. It looks like it's got a parking lot and everything. Okay.
Does it have hours?
Yes, looks like it's basically noon to 8 most days. 1 to 8, pardon. So yeah, just kind of midday to afternoon most days. Sundays 12 to 6, but I will. There we go. There's the address. About 10 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Let's see.
That could even be something we could potentially do after work.
Yeah, it's apparently actually fairly close to the Champaign Public Library.
There we go.
It's really like just kind of down the street of here. So there we go.
Well, and so late we could have gone quick.
Yeah, they close at 6 on Sundays. So, but yeah, let me Discord.
You should see if they have any events or anything too.
Yeah.
They probably have a website.
There we go. Send it to Discord. I kind of figured there had to be like something like that around here. Games. Looks like they events. There we go. And listed, but that also says like, for our events list, go to our Facebook page. That's good. Oh, look at that! At the end of April, they have a Learn to Play D&D thing.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, they have a Shadowrun one in April 27th. So. Oh yeah, that Learn to Play D&D is on a Tuesday.
I kind of know, I'm just not good at it.
Yeah. Maybe
I'm not good at the improv.
I was gonna say,
it's not the math part.
Maybe they could make suggestions on that part.
I guess. I think that's just something I'm not very good at.
That's fair. Plus, it's just an excuse to see people.
Yeah.
But yeah, looks
Isn't
like
that what D&D is?
Yeah. It looks like most of the events that they do are either on Tuesday or Sunday.
Okay, so that's good. So ironically, the 2 days you're off.
Yeah. Huh. One of them is Learn to Play Marvelous on the Sunday, and it's an event by Geekcraft. Who are those?
Is Marvelous like the Marvel game?
It appears to be a Marvel game, yeah. Cooperative poker? Huh.
I've heard weirder shit.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute as shit. There's gonna be a, oh, it's with Switch 2. Oh, that's balls. It's a piranha, it's a webcam disguised as a piranha plant.
Aw, cute.
Yeah, it looks like Geekcraft is just like games people that teach stuff. Oh, there we go. But yeah, so it looks like Tuesdays and Sundays are when they tend to have their events.
Yeah, that should be fun.
There we go.
We'll have to check it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured there was something around here. It's college.
Yeah, right. That's what I was just like, there's gotta be something. Well, there we go.
That's a little too dark.
Oh, yes, I have to bring the chat windows back up. You can't see words if they're not on the screen, stupid.
Thank you. Oh, my music stopped. Asswipe.
You love our improv and RP stuff, you don't like the math. Yes, that's fair. Most people either fall under the like.
Does anyone like the math part?
Yes, those are the people that min-max.
Okay.
The people that theory craft their builds instead of just have a corgi running around with a club.
Sounds fake, but okay. I don't believe you.
Those are the straight people in D&D.
I'm not good at like coming up with shit on the spot.
Yeah, I have an unfair advantage. I've had like well over a decade of RPs and furry places, so
I RP, but I'm just not good at coming up with it on the spot.
yeah.
I used to RP with people so we could figure out our fanfics. But that's like a pre-planned thing, and I'm pretty sure I know how like both of our characters would relatively react.
Yeah.
So that doesn't even count in my head.
See, that's why you need to make OCs and then do that.
I did, but I'm like
Again,
not good at. I'm horrible at dialogue. Dialogue's my worst shit. I'm not good at dialogue right now. You expect me to come up with like dialogue on the spot?
See, for me, like a lot of the RP stuff was basically just like, it's not thinking what to do, it's more putting on that mask and then being that person, which I guess
can't even talk as me.
Yeah, which I guess is more like acting, but like that's the way I always dealt with RP. Like, Paul am stupid and fumbles on things, but this character am not Paul. That's why I had to pop it. So I can be on the streams and be like, hee hoo hee.
Hee hoo hee hoo 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 hee hoo.
Tiki tiki. Watch out for that tree. Georgia, the jungle, strong as he can be. That guy's cool. I'm glad he's
cool.
I'm glad he's doing well these days. The Georgia the Jungle actor guy. I am glad that he has recovered so well. Leg. Focus point of peace. Leg.
Yeah.
After stream, I need to remember to watch the trailer for Marathon, because if I'm going to dunk on something, I need to make sure to do my work to dunk on it thoroughly. I've seen a couple people being like, I can't wait for this, and I'm like, did we see the same clips? But no, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna watch the full thing for it. Because like there was I see some voice actor people and stuff, right? So I follow them, and one of them was like, I'm very happy with working on this. I'm both the voice actor for a character on there as well as the voice director, which like that's a big role for somebody, right? So like obviously cool, good job. I'm glad for you, dude. But like from what I saw of the pieces of it, it looked like butt.
You look like butt.
I didn't watch the whole thing because The pieces I saw looked like butt. But I'm gonna, you know, gonna put my stupid where my mouth is, and I'm gonna watch the full thing, and then dunk on it thoroughly. Because it just doesn't look good. It really doesn't. And I'm just like, le oof. I think it's gonna be another Anthem. Like, Concord at least had the grace to blow itself up very quickly. I think this one is going to be both bad and linger. Because it's Bungie. They've spent a shit ton of money on it. And Bungie has kind of a built-in base of people that are automatically going to show up for it, like the way people do for Nintendo. And I feel like there's going to be a bunch of people that are going to show up for it and be like, wow, this is terrible. But it's Bungie, so it can't be. And I've already spent all this money and time, so it can't be. Yeah, see, somebody already immediately got it. So, like, yeah. And I just, you know. I mean, we could all be wrong. We're gonna see in September one way or the other. Probably. Yes, math part of D&D.
This is just numbers.
I do really appreciate Roll-D20, that website, for just being like, yeah, you know what? The math part of this is fucking boring as sin. So we're going to do all that shit behind the scenes for you, and you just push the buttons. So I do really appreciate them knowing their audience and providing a service well. Roll-D20, good job. Like, I like that website a lot. But, like, yeah, nah. Finding out that the major part of the art direction coming from a NFT shill that made NFTs about the women he slept with, which is just creepy as shit, and a lot of it just being like, we're gonna make a thing. We spent a lot of money on it. We gotta. Just sounds like it's gonna be another, you know, Concord or Anthem. Talking about the rogue math numbers. Yeah. Look, if I do this, and I do this, and I do this, I can unmake their pants from existence.
Nerd!
Yeah. What was it? There was one thing, it was like, it was just like a list of like super cool things that you could do in D&D kind of thing. And one of them was just like, you can get this one item. And it's like, okay, well, what does that item do? Oh, nothing. It gets you the ability to summon one of these things, or 2 of these things, or 4 of these things, or 8 of these things. It's like, but if you do the 8, that lets you get this one specific creature, and that one specific creature has polymorph other. So now you have 8 shots of turn someone into a sheep instead of playing and doing the thing that you were supposed to be doing here.
I don't care.
Like, and that's exactly my response. I was like, that sounds boring as shit. Like, that's cool once, but you are going to fundamentally unmake something that the GM has set up, and you are going to main character a situation, and depending on who you're gaming with, that's really boring, and you're going to make that play miserable for those people.
I always joke that Konosuba, it feels like a game where like the GM is trying their best, but they just keep choosing the most obnoxious way to do things and fuck them over.
The most just disastrous assholes playing this fucking game.
Okay, you guys, I'm gonna need you to go after Ibn Isekai here. I'm gonna need you to pick something that your goddess wants. I picked the goddess. What?
Well, it doesn't say I can't. I mean, why would you? It doesn't say I can't. Fine.
I'm gonna max out my explosion ability for this character. Why? You can't do anything else. That's what I want to do.
I took this and this and this so I can cast Fireball at level 1. That's your only spell that you can do once
you
per
get
day.
the lady, but she only has healing.
That's all she knows is heal. Everything is heal. They're good heals, but that's it. She can heal and get rid of curse.
Purification.
What's this character? Constitution. What's her charisma? Negative.
Can she hit anything? No. and she gets off on it, so I'm gonna narrate that. Please don't. Gonna. That's what Konosuba feels like.
Dexterity, negative. Charisma, even more negative. Constitution, unstoppable.
I want to max out my luck. What are you going to use the luck to do? I cast steal on them. I want to get their panties.
I'm a rogue. I steal things. You understand that you've added so many numbers, I have to pull a different chart to roll on. Yeah, I hate you.
That's what that's the whole anime feels like to me. It just feels like a D&D thing where they're just trying to fuck over the DM so hard.
I used my charisma to seduce the lieutenant. Wow, that actually worked. They joined the team, right? No, they're just really into you and they're a top. What?
I roll my charisma and the woman falls in love with me. Okay, but she has a giant cock. I'm gonna live between her boobs.
I'm gonna die the way I lived. You can now annihilate me with a spell. It'll take us both out.
I'm gonna get you the fuck out of here. No, you're not. I revive him. The goddess you're talking to stuffs her bra. That is not important. It is now.
This is gonna be a key plot point later. What? Do I learn anything from observing her? She stuffs her bra. That's gotta be important. We're gonna go learn about the backstory of your character. I wish we wouldn't. They're all like her. All of them, but worse. Oh no.
Oh no.
You've been doing this Judy character this entire time, so I made up her backstory for you. It's an entire village of them, and I have character profiles for all of them.
Hooray!
Everyone at the table crying, the GM finally having their revenge. Honestly, if they ever do a Konosuba abridged, that should be it.
You can't do a Konosuba abridged. It's already stupid.
That's true. What would be the abridged?
Honestly, Konosuba has pretty decent pacing in general.
Yeah.
It doesn't go anywhere, but like, who cares, so.
What would you abridge in Konosuba? Like, I honestly, like, it would just have to be that, really, because, like, how would you change the story?
I wouldn't change the story. It's perfectly fine. Well, there's some pacing problems, I guess, in some places, but, like, not enough where I would do an abridged series.
Yeah.
It's not like Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
That got fixed by an abridged series.
Oh, God, did it.
That's not how shit works.
Or Dragon Ball Z. Which definitely got fixed by the being abridged.
Dragon Ball Z definitely needed that abridged. It's a real shame they couldn't do it no more.
Yeah. I miss it. It was a lot of fun.
That thing's a lot funnier when the fights are a lot shorter.
Yeah. And, like, honestly, the Hellsing abridged, like...
Hellsing abridged was just fun.
I do love Hellsing a lot. I enjoyed it a lot. I would 100% just tell people, hey, go watch Hellsing abridged first. Just go watch it.
It's just fun.
It's just fun. It's just good. It's well made. I wonder if the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge is any good. I never watched that.
I don't know. I've heard clips from it. Screw you, I have money.
Wasn't that the one where the clip was like, in order to do this, you have to destroy someone, and it's like, I'm a CEO of a major company, I do that for breakfast. Blue eyes, white drag queen.
It's funny because she was black.
It just says her eyes. It doesn't care about the rest of it.
It says blue eyes.
Blue eyes, white. She's wearing a white dress and she's got blue eyes. Done.
Alright. Works for me, I don't care.
You can wear contacts. Nobody cares.
Well, I meant like blue eyes white, so...
Yeah, white dress, blue eyes.
I guess. Again, I'm not arguing.
Yeah.
It was very funny, so I don't even care.
It was. We need to have Dark Magician Girl as another one. Okay, but would Dark Magician Girl actually be drag, or would it be a lady dressed up as a magician?
Oh,
so like,
fucking no, man.
The what is it, like Prince character?
I don't fucking know.
The Prince characters are fun.
Of course, I don't have the flower she has on here in my flower decks.
Oh, Clip.
What are those? I have no fucking idea.
I don't know.
These guys. I don't know what they are.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you don't know neither.
It's foxglove, probably.
Okay. I don't think that's this one.
See, that are like trumpet vine. I don't remember. It's been over a decade since I worked in a nursery. I have an excuse.
Oops.
I haven't worked with plants in a long time. I still think they're pretty. Though I still remember some of the ground cover because I like those. Except for the one. The one was always funny, and I'm not really sure why it got its name. Because there's one with, it's kind of like purple undersides to the leaves and like stripes on the top. And it's a ground cover, and it's called Wandering Jew.
I'll search foxglove then, I guess. Yeah, it has trouble with 2 words. Guess she's getting what she's fucking getting.
Hold on, she's a witch, right? It's Belladonna.
Oh, that might work.
Bella.
I have to load it up first. I just closed it.
Sorry.
Oh, of course, I gotta click it from there.
Donna.
No.
Oh well.
I don't think I have anything that's similar either. Oh, I guess I just choose the purple ones. That's all I got.
Yep. Hey. Simplified flower, it's fine. Color. Also, thank you Ectoplasm and Aquapuga for the follows.
Those are mushrooms.
Mushrooms are just weird flowers. Some mushrooms are very pretty. I've tried to have more mushrooms in general, but I don't like the mouthfeel of them. It's just, I don't know. There's something about them not quite sitting with me, so I've never really been a big mushroom person.
Alright, I'll just clean this up.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be done.
Yep. Did you end up getting that one little game that you said was on sale for $10?
Trash Goblin? Yeah.
Yeah. That looks really cute.
That was cute.
I wonder what they'll do in the like full version of it.
I don't know, I guess we'll see.
I really like the character designs in that. They're so heckin' cute.
I was say I locked you, you asshole.
A layer trying to escape.
Legit.
The scrumptious layer telling lies. Did you see the one thing that was like, it's been like a running meme of like how to draw something like a medieval thing, and it was like cat and like 2 little ears, a little snoot, snail. They're really fucking cute. John, little baby, how hard can it be? Muscles.
In their defense, the reason for that was because usually the baby they were drawing was Jesus. Because, like, that's the most baby you're gonna draw, baby Jesus. And Jesus was, at the time, they thought, came out fully formed. He was basically a tiny man. It was, like, part of the lore back then. So when they drew him as a tiny little bald man. So it's not necessarily their fault that their babies look weird.
Now, horses, on the other hand. Do you ever see that one where it's like the horrible horses post?
Yeah. Well, these are a bunch of people who were just sitting in a place. They weren't like out and studying art. You had a basic way you drew things.
Yeah.
You're kind of lucky you got what you got, man. And this wasn't a time where you could just like take pictures of things and look at them. You had to go out and see the actual thing, and not like, we didn't even know horses, when they galloped, their feet were fully off the ground at any point until we photographed them.
We just assumed that they were all like levitating somehow.
We assumed that they like always had at least 1 foot on the ground while they were running. Maybe not everyone, but that was the thought.
Horse. I love the little... Honestly, I like the fact that just humans have always doodled on stuff. Like, everything and everywhere. We've always done doodles. Yeah. And I just find that so cool to, like, see, you know, medieval doodles. And just see, like, cave doodles and things like that. And just know that, like, people have always been that way.
Yep, gotta get the poison out.
There was one thing that was saying they were considering whether or not like part of cave doodles were from children, because like, you know, if kids are stuck in the cave and they can't go out because of, you know, the weather or creatures kind of thing, like you got to give them something to do, because kids are kids and they're awful if they're bored. So like doing cave doodles would be a thing. Just like let them write on the walls.
There wouldn't be a huge difference between the most talented cave painter and a child anyway at that point.
Right.
Not as much as there would be like today. Because like skill hadn't developed yet.
Yeah. Still more skilled than AI though.
The things that you want to look at want to kill you.
Yeah. But they look so fluffy. You cannot pet the bear. You cannot feed the bear. The bear will kill you.
I don't tell me what to do.
How we live in a world so full of things made for pet. Fox, made for pet. Bear, made for pet.
You can boot the snoot, but just once.
Monkey, surprisingly, made for pet.
They will rip your goddamn face off.
They will. I like the hot springs monkeys. They just look so fucking like, they look like luxurious, the animal, but you know that they will fuck your shit up if you go anywhere near
They
them.
also have a hierarchy.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fucked up.
Well, you gotta get the good hot springs. That's their hot springs.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if you're born into the family that is in the hot spring, you'll get to be in the hot spring. If not, you're in the fucking snow.
Yeah.
It's literally like a kingdom type thing.
Yeah. We're not original. Other things that get smart enough can do it. Resources is resources. It's like that, the blind octopods under the water that have a little city. I would love to hear more research about that, personally.
Just doing the octos.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a smug kitty look.
Good. Doing the body by science and just holding up a bottle of Tittles. You know what I saw the other day that resurfaced? That little video of the guy convincing the little octopus to give up its little cup and just hold onto a shell instead.
Yeah.
It was really cute. Shell is much better than solo cup. What'll be really fascinating too is in, you know, probably a couple decades down the line, looking at that place where the that nuke reactor I told you about is under the water,
Mm-hmm.
and seeing, you know, how that's developed, because like that will probably cause weird development in that area, not because of radiation, but because it's warm.
Yeah.
And it'll be warm in
Just
that
like
area.
a thermal vent.
Mm-hmm. And so, like, you'll have stuff that'll develop down there that shouldn't. And it'd be really wild to see what happens. You know, because they're like, might there be cold hardy coral starting up down there? Who knows? Like, that's a really wild thing to think about. It'd be really cool to see what does develop down there.
I don't know if the stuff that's around thermal vents can, like, get to other stuff or not.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they can, like, spread from the thermal vent. I don't know if they're stuck there forever.
Yeah, like the tube worms and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, fish will be there too. And, like, things that wouldn't normally be in that area if it's discovers that warmth. And, like, too, it gives them a solid object, because a lot of stuff will only really settle on solid things like rocks and stuff, right? So now there's a solid metal structure down there. So that is a whole bunch of weird stuff all in one area. And I would love to see what happens with that.
Ding, 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 ding.
True, there's the chemicals coming out of the heat vents, like the sulfur vents and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like those the snails what got the iron in their shells. I think those are so fucking metal.
Literally.
Literally. But they're also black and red, like they're super fucking cool.
Black and yellow.
I saw somebody made a furry lady one of those.
That's a cool furry. It always bugs me that, like, furries make such boring animals. They're fucking thing.
Right?
Get a nudibranch branch. Get a cephalopod.
Secretary bird.
Literally anything.
Kawaka.
Besides a damn wolf.
Bruh. You know those little kawakas, the little smiley things?
Yeah.
Have one of those and have it be the most foul-mouthed, shitter little, like, short stack. Just
I agree.
absolutely fucking heinous trash character. That'd be so good. The gap moe on that. That's a word I learned from White.
I found out that we're not 100% sure where the term moe came from. They think it might have been based off of a combo of words, but also it might have been based off of people who liked a certain character whose name was Mo, like Moe, but they're not entirely sure because it just came out like on the internet. Like we know where Tsundere was.
Yeah.
Like, because we have like the actual forum post that came from, but we're not entirely sure where Moe came from, and there's still not like 100% definition of it.
Huh. Isn't that neat? Bless you. So it's just kind of one of those like memes that spread around, like the S.
The first time we have like a confirmed sighting of it is from like an old movie, like a live action one where a girl says Moe, and like because guys asked her to, so it was like known enough that in a movie nerd guys would ask a girl to say Moe.
Huh.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
It was very interesting, honestly.
What a neat thing. I love like what's it like etymology? Entomology? Like the study of
I think
words.
it's etymology.
Yeah. Like the history and where words come from, because that
I think entomology is for bugs.
Okay. But like, I think that's so fucking cool because it's just such a like, it can be shaped by an area or by very specific things, and so like it's cool to nail that down and find out more information.
And as the internet gets bigger, we'll have more weird words coming out of just nowhere, more or less. You could argue meme is, but
yeah.
Meme does have like supposedly a basis word for it that's from French.
Meme. But even now,
I think it's like mimetic.
Yeah. Even now, like mimetic and meme like has started to shift meaning because of things like SCPs and Gen Z culture and stuff like that. Hell, even just from things like Metal Gear Solid talking about memes. Because then you have, yet a different culture talking about it in different ways. So like, it's like Nimrod.
Nimrod is fascinating.
Yeah. You ever joke on somebody so fucking hard you change the English language?
I know, right?
Hey, how's it going, Lava?
It's the same reason we think bunnies want carrots. Because Bugs Bunny had him, but he was making fun of like another actor at the time.
Yeah. Is he making fun of the mustache guy with the stogie?
It was a guy who like ate carrots like in his thing or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forget. I listened to a thing about it once, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
I don't really remember, but I remember it was like it was just basically like making fun of an actor.
Huh. Neat.
Yeah.
I always thought it was the
Colleague. Go colleague, be smart.
Send Temi Kuleg. Make big bucks. Oh, they say a sugar glider instead of a kawaka for a foul-mouthed little shitter.
Sugar glider would be cute.
Yeah, right? It's like that little, the little chinchilla in the Agretzko.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like that where it's just like tiny little unrepentant asshole.
It's me.
You are tiny and cute, though.
I want a neuter branch.
I'm
almost done.
Yeah. What would your nudie branch be like?
I don't know. I'd have to make it, and I don't want to. I'm not a furry. I'm a monster fucker.
Make the nudie branch a monster.
No.
You can do that. You have the tablet pen.
No.
The power is yours.
Fine, I'll just stop the 12 other things I'm doing. Fuck you.
I'm gonna have one of these. Great. How dare you stimmy my attentions, evil bag.
Rawr.
They smell good. Not bad. These are pretty good.
You're pretty good.
Jeez, serving size entire bag. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I'll have like one or two. The yogurt gummies. Once again, the nice Japanese snacks. That's some good smoke.
You're a good smoke.
It reminds me of a cunty mew.
It's kind of look like.
Go pro my nerves.
I want to break something.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, where are the lines not connected?
The Chaos Emeralds were the estrogen we found all along. Apparently right now DC is doing a crossover thing with Sonic.
Fun.
It is. Sonic immediately started making fun of Flash.
Why are they gonna kiss?
No. It's just, Flash is like, you think you're fast? And Sonic's like, yeah. And then proceeds to fucking just go ape. It did have a cool line where it was just like, Flash being like, I am speed, and Sonic being like, I'm speed perfected. Ironically, a good dunk from a little idiot. But basically the whole, like, gist of it is, Darkseid trying to get a hold of Chaos Emeralds, because Chaos Emeralds. And that's what brought in the DC people into the Sonic stuff. Simple, not, like, doesn't need to be deep. Just let the characters play off each other. Art looks good, too, so.
Get that Knuckles guy to work on it.
No, he'd try and claim copyright on everything in it. He'd be like, no, see, this is my echidna. This is my version of Flash.
I'm surprised they just let him go on that for so damn long.
He's probably cheap.
True.
That's the thing. Somebody like that who is full of themselves, but also, like, haven't really worked on much other than that, probably dirt cheap.
Alright, there we go. Let's finish this up.
Woo!
Now all the 40s are done.
Yay!
Halfway through the month, just finished the 40s.
Mm-hmm.
They take a while. This one is so big.
Giant cat. Meow, 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 meow. Face boosted.
There we go. Alright, that'll be all for today. We're gonna be back tomorrow to make up for Sunday. I will see y'all then. Let me make this a little wider so she's not cut off.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Alright, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Apparently at some point my thing crashed. Oops. Oh well. Good time to leave. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Here we go.